We're about to go door dashing. It is 6:08, but we've been live for about 8 minutes. We got the app on. We're in a busy area of Lakewood Ranch, and today we're gonna do some door dashing food delivery. I got the app that I chose on for food delivery. It's around dinner time, so in theory it should be pretty good, but it's been pretty bad. I had the Uber app on earlier today for passengers, and I waited about 25 minutes and I didn't get a single notification. This time of year in Florida, it's bad. I mean, just making bare minimum is difficult this time of year in Florida. So I have the my Chosen app on, and we're going to see what we can do today. I'm a little concerned because it's been just really bad. Like I've already had the Uber app on for
Yeah.
passengers for like 25, 30 minutes without a single notification. I finally went back, picked up Katie, and I said, let's see if we can
Yeah.
get to a busy area to do food delivery. Um, no Uber passengers at all. The last time I went Uber driving, I only made about $10 an hour the whole night. So it's been really bad, both the food delivery as well as the passengers. This month is the first time that the IRS actually takes money from us. We owe the IRS money, and they took a huge chunk of money from our account this month. Uh, so, with the IRS taking money from our account, and the fact that last month was probably one of the worst months we've ever had on YouTube, uh, we're gonna be door dashing and Uber driving for the rest of the month till we get paid again. And the crazy thing is, we just got paid and we're already broke. That's just the reality. We did go out for one day to the beach. We had one day for ourselves, um, but it's been really disappointing. Like I said, I made $10 an hour Uber driving at night, and usually at night there's no competition because nobody's Uber driving at night. So I got the Uber app on to see if we can get some rides. Passengers not so much, but it's food delivery. I got the food delivery map on, and so far there are no notifications. Usually around dinner time, it's pretty good. People order dinner for delivery, but it's been really bad. I mean, I'm not really sure what's the deal, but it's been really bad lately. So we're just trying to survive like everybody else. Get out there and make some money. It's gonna be a really crappy month for us. Probably the worst month we've ever had. I mean, at least all the bills are paid. That's the only
Yeah.
good thing. But I've been doing this gig work on the side, and it's okay because like there's weeks where I don't need to do it, and I don't do it, and then there's like months where I'll work every single day. But the problem has been like over the last little bit is that nobody's ordering food, nobody's using Uber. Like crap, I had a day recently. Last time I went Uber driving, $10 an hour. Do you know how bad it's got to be when you're only making $10 an hour on Uber up here in Bradenton, Sarasota? So yeah, it's been pretty crappy and disappointing. I mean, at least yesterday we went to the beach. I caught a snook. I do have the food delivery app on right now, but
Nothing.
nothing, nothing. And I think it gives you like an estimate for like for sharks, and
Yeah.
this is for passengers. And you can see like for Englewood, it's completely flat. For Bradenton, it says like after 9 p.m. there'll be passengers. So, but I working Bradenton at nights really, I prefer to work Sarasota at night. But you can see Sarasota's pretty flat. It'll be busier at night in Bradenton, but at night in Bradenton, it's fairly dangerous actually. So it's not ideal.
Yeah. I want to get to it too, but
Now
it's
technically we're in
not
a
right.
red area, so in theory there should be a lot of
It
food
should be
deliveries.
happening, but it's not.
hmm There's let's see, there's a burger fry here. What kind of jobs have you had in the past?
I worked at a call center. I worked front desk at a hotel. Uh, I was a cashier at McDonald's for a while. I worked at gyms. I worked
Barely.
Barely.
Hey, look, it's a truck just like ours. Same
Oh,
color
wow.
and everything.
Cool.
He took my truck.
Mm-hmm.
He took my truck. So we are in a red spot, but nothing's happening here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in front of a BurgerFi. What else is out here? There's a BurgerFi, and then there's a pizza place across the street.
Yeah.
Nothing.
There should be like orders coming up, but there's
Every
like
second.
nobody's in town is the thing.
Yeah,
And people get off work at 5, and you know they have to do everything.
No, this
else.
time of day, food delivery should just be pumping. It should just be like nonstop.
I don't know. Maybe we should go toward UTC.
Let's go. Well, oh no, we can't move. I mean, this should be the area where you should be getting deliveries from. I don't know if I should sign out and then sign back in.
Maybe
or
that.
What?
Why don't you
Let's try that. Let's see if that makes a difference. It probably won't. I want to sign out and then sign back in. Also, my stomach's been like raw lately, you know?
Yeah.
Signed out, signed back in, see if it makes a difference.
I do think next weekend it'll be more, there'll be more stuff going on.
My experience Uber driving on 4th of July is aggressive, angry, and drunk people. It really wasn't great. I do remember that Uber was busy for 4th of July last year, but that was before the hurricanes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was before the hurricanes, and that was also, well, I guess before all this immigration crap, so I don't think it's going to be that busy. I think it's going to be dead. And even then, like, I do remember that 4th of July was very angry and violent people. Like, it was not a fun day to Uber drive. I do remember also that there was a surge, like a $30 surge. But then there was also a lot of drunk drivers. So it's kind of those deals where, like, it's a really high risk for reward.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad here. I mean, it's dead. I don't know if we should just start driving.
Yeah, I think we should start driving.
I mean, we're in a good area. I think with all these restaurants here. You think it'd be better towards University?
Yeah, I think it'll be better toward University.
I don't know. This is the food desert area. Like, we should just be getting rides. We should just be getting rides every second heading north.
I do think heading south is better.
I don't know what to do, y'all. This area is a food desert. North of here is the Parish Food Desert, so it should just be popping off. Like, we should just be getting rides left and right for food delivery, and there's nothing. It's kind of frustrating. It's been frustrating lately to make money. I have never felt this in a hole in my lifetime, I think. Even when we were younger, like, at least back then, our bills weren't as expensive as they are now. I mean, crap, our truck payment alone is more than what our total bills were. Probably our truck payment alone is more than what our income was when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a really crappy spot.
I really think UTC will be better. Like, Sarasota.
Dude, you're going to spend 20... In the time that you can drive to UTC, besides it's rush hour, I'm sure the interstate's going to be paralyzed.
Okay.
Like, you're just better off sitting still and waiting.
Okay.
By the time you drive to UTC, you'd have wasted $10 in gas, and you'd have been stuck in traffic for half an hour. I can't believe it that nothing's coming up out here during dinner time. This is wild.
Yeah.
I'm actually, like, really concerned lately.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm actually concerned. You live in San Antonio and traffic is nuts? That's interesting. I thought San Antonio would be dead right about now.
Well, it's probably a year-round thing, whereas here, we're in the summer and the slow part of the year. So, nothing's going on.
Yes, they are evicting everybody, supposedly. I was just there yesterday. It looked kind of empty and slow, but yeah, they're definitely going to evict everybody from there. I did a really good story about that a while back. I don't know if you saw it. San Antonio, Texas, I'm going to guess. You think if I start driving, it'll improve? You think we should start driving? What do you guys think? Start driving? 'Cause we're just sitting here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abner in Miami is getting evicted. You because the proactive way works. Start driving. Well, we're in a good area. There's restaurants all through here, and we're actually from here. That way is all suburbs that usually order a lot of stuff. So we're not in a bad spot. I'm gonna drive to an area that probably won't even be better than where we are now. That's just my thing. I feel like if we drove to another area, it wouldn't even be as good as where we are now.
I think it would be better down there.
Okay, well, let's start driving, but I don't think it'll do anything for us. We can start driving, I guess, but I don't think it's going to make any difference at all. We also got to remember we got to charge this one because this one's almost dead.
Okay.
I'll start driving, but I don't really think it's going to make much of a difference.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a Wendy's, there's a 7-Eleven, there's a the Burger Fi usually stays busy. The pizza place across the street stays busy. We're not in a bad spot. We're in a good spot. In fact, should be one of the busiest spots. Well, the last time we did food delivery, we actually did a live stream, and we actually came out pretty good. I think we made something like $25 an hour. Was that Sunday night?
This is my natural hair. I have not gotten highlights or anything. Probably just I was out in the sun yesterday.
I don't know what I ate. My stomach's been like raw.
Yeah. I've been
I'm actually afraid to like drive out of Lake Ranch in case I have to like explode. I don't know what I ate yesterday. The tacos from the food truck.
I had reactions
food truck
as well.
Oh, you did the food truck? Yeah, food truck food is always going to do that to you. I didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
Food trucks will do that to you. So yeah, food truck, street taco. There we go.
There we go.
Right from where we are. This is a good one, guys.
Yeah. I think it
Which
tracks if you're
it?
moving the car.
What, did we get it or not? We might have not got it.
We got it.
Which business is it?
Panera.
Cool, Panera. We're right in front of it. Okay, guys, so it's right, there's a Panera right there. So we finally got our first delivery. $10 from here to, looks like from here to Bradenton. So it should be pretty good. Traffic doesn't look too bad heading into Bradenton.
Just ahead, turn right on Monument Drive.
Gonna lie, my stomach feels like it's gonna like, I guess we got our first delivery finally. We're gonna go to Panera and pick this up real quick.
Drive, then turn right.
Okay, so there's a Panera back here. What's up, y'all? We're in Lakewood Ranch. We finally got our first delivery. Took long enough. 13 minutes to get a food delivery. It's insane. We went to the beach yesterday. Had a pretty good time. If you're gonna make a large donation on today's video, make it through the PayPal so we can get it instantly. Because if you make it through the live stream, they kind of like snip about 30% of it, and we don't get it till next month. So just keep that in the back of your mind. If you're gonna donate big bucks, do it through the PayPal link on the main page, and that way we can get it right away. I'm probably using it tonight to get groceries. So here's the Panera.
Keep right.
I don't know if I have to go in, probably, right?
Yeah, you probably have to go in.
Parking here is weird. At least we got our first delivery. Once you get the dice rolling, it's pretty good. I usually don't like to
pick up on the left.
Leave the app on, but I think we can do really well if we stack orders. So I think today we're gonna leave the app on. I'm gonna go in there real quick. Okay, I'll pull up into there. Teslas. I can't stand Teslas. I don't feel too good. Them street tacos were not it. So there's where I'm gonna go into. Katie, you stay on top of the conversation.
Yeah, I'm here.
I am taking 2 parking spots, but I don't think it matters here.
You got a big enough truck, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, alright, you keep them busy, Katie.
Yeah. I got over 12,000 steps so far today. Dance for us? I'm not in the mood to dance right now. I don't get Panera very often. If I do, I'll get like I like their tuna sandwiches. I also like the Mexican corn chowder. If I'm gonna go for a bagel, I used to be very into the cinnamon crunch bagel. They used to like a long time ago. I used to eat a lot more. They had like a French toast bagel that was really good. So I just don't eat it very often. I like the salad. It's like green goddess, but I never get the green goddess dressing. I was in a Panera kick a while ago when they had the bagel stack sandwiches, but then they got rid of it. And I tried the croissant thing. Yeah. He had we think it's ulcers, but I don't know. It happens when he's stressed, or yeah, it's just is what it is. But he always has issues after he eats, but he doesn't eat that good, so yeah. So yeah, he's always had some kind of stomach issue. At least the last 5 years, so we'll see. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping he gets better. If he eats good, he's good. If he eats garbage, he's not doing good, so. I mean, I have issues as well, but not like that. He took that for a really long time. I think you have to be careful with stuff like that because of the liver, but yeah. Oh, he drinks coffee. He is Cuban. He will have that coffee. It's like everything that you could have is like bad for something. So it is what it is, what it is. He is good. He is never gonna eat sauerkraut in his life. I will eat it sometimes, but Jose will never eat sauerkraut. I can already tell you that one. That's just not happening. Yeah. Here he comes. Hey, love.
We got this water here.
Okay. Well, I do drink coffee, and it is a protein coffee. So.
20 minutes. Look at the traffic.
But Jose has regular coffee with sugar.
So, this is going to be, they don't have something that they need.
Okay.
Luckily, the girl's pretty smart.
Yeah.
So, is there like a... That's the LA Fitness over there.
Yeah.
There's a Whole Foods over here.
What?
There's a Whole Foods over here.
Yeah.
Oh, Fresh Market.
Turn right, then turn right.
Real quick. We have to get Yo, thank you so much. Look, you got your first super chat. Who is that?
I can't read.
Okay, get it on the other
It's
phone.
like reflecting.
Thank you so much.
Man? Thank you.
Turn
no
left.
fan.
Is there any parking anywhere
You're
around
looking
here?
for a house in Manatee.
Yeah, my sister can help you.
Yeah.
How is the air? Spanish Gardens is really nice. I used to Uber drive there. Is there
Yeah.
anywhere to park around here? Crap, dude. Wait a minute. I guess I could park right here. There's like nowhere to park around here.
Turn left.
So can you give you know my sister's phone number, right?
Yeah.
If you email me, I know a realtor that lives right near there and can help you. My sister's a realtor. Spanish Gardens is nice. I used to it's kind of a really big community. I'm sure the HOA will be considerable because the golf course there is kind of big.
Yeah.
Crap, there's like no parking anywhere out here.
Mm-hmm.
Shut here for a minute. I'll be right back. Spanish Gardens, Katie. You know where that's at, right? That's right by
Yeah.
That's kind of
Mm-hmm.
by Old One.
Yeah. Spanish. I remember that. Yeah. Just if you email us, you can we can get you in touch with my sister-in-law. Mm-hmm. Yes, it can be. I know a few people that bought a house recently, and their insurance is more than their mortgage payment. That is crazy. Yeah. Yes, he is. He is Cuban. Whether anyone wants to denounce that, say he's Cubans will say he's American, but no, he's Cuban. Trust me, he's Cuban. And like, he's not fresh off the boat. Well, no, he grew up here. He is Florida Cuban. Yes, he is Florida Cuban. He may not be Cuban, but he is Florida Cuban. He was born in Cuba. No. He's 100% Cuban. He likes Mexican food, but no. He is 100% Cuban. He's a Cuban Spaniard. No. We do not support. We don't care. We don't care about that. So, yeah. Yeah, southernlife@gmail.com. You can get in touch with, we can get you in touch with Susanna. And the email is written on the main channel page, I believe. And I think it's even on mine. Yes, it's a nice, large community. Mm-hmm. Yes. I don't know what's going on right now. Do I regret not continuing it? Not really. It just wasn't working out. I mean, I did get some calls that were good and whatnot, but the majority of the interactions that I was getting was not, I was not getting good calls. I was getting weird calls. And I did get, I cannot buy you a house. I can't sell you a house. I gave up my license on that. I don't even have the money to buy myself a house. Yeah. I gave up my license because it was just like, no. Like, it was too much. It was too much. I was blocking more people than I was dealing with on a business relationship. So when that becomes too much, I'm like, I'm out of here. And honestly, yeah, it's just not what I wanted. No. You think I have too much money in this? No. No, I cannot do that. I don't know what's in the bag, to tell you the truth. Yeah. So I'm hoping Jose gets back at some point. Yeah. I know what Spanish Gardens and Spanish Wells. 2 different communities. I don't know. I don't know what's in the bag. He is. He is farting outside like a gentleman. Hi. Yeah, it's off Terry. I knew that one. Yeah. I have to have AC. Oh. AC is a needed thing. When are we going to Apollo Beach? Eventually? You're here, if you're here to talk trash and not, be part of a conversation, that's, if you get blocked, you're on your own. I like it very low. We like it in the 60s in our house. And we're talking mid-60s. We are not, like, maybe during the day we'll have it over 70. But, yeah. Yeah, we are... It's like... We are paying...
Okay, cool. Let's go.
What's up?
Okay, so Panera ran out of macaroons.
Yeah.
So they tried to accommodate the order, but it's not going to work.
Okay.
It is what it is. Let's get up out of here. So, okay, a little bit of confusion. There's Spanish Wells and there's Spanish Gardens.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Spanish Wells. Spanish
I was thinking about gardens. I was like, I knew where it was.
Okay. Spanish Gardens is by the dog park.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay, Spanish Gardens is the little street. I think that's where Wes used to live.
No.
No? Off of Terry, Katie.
Yeah.
It's off of Terry and Imperial. You know the little dog park off of Terry? Mm-hmm. Spanish Wells is the street that goes around the back of the loop. I thought it was Spanish Wells, which is also another community. So,
yeah.
No, that's a really good area.
That's a good area.
You'll be in the city of Bonita Springs.
Turn right on
which is
Monument
great.
Drive.
Why would it want me to go that way? Oh my gosh, look how fat that guy is. I feel so sorry for him. I thought I was fat, but that's a whole different level of fat.
Jose?
I'm sorry. That's not nice.
Jose?
What?
You had a wife that was 463 pounds.
So
I've lost
what?
almost
Make a
100
U-turn,
pounds.
then turn left.
Why does it want me to go that way?
Like that? I don't know.
We need to hook up this phone to the...
Okay.
We might lose audio when I hook this up, y'all. Hold
I
on.
don't think we will.
Alright.
I think we're good to go.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
I hate how the GPS thinks to go that way. It like doesn't understand how a parking lot works. This thing is so freaking confusing. Yeah, the Uber app is so freaking confusing. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. I was
Turn
by
right on East State
myself a
Road
while
70.
ago, and it didn't understand that there was a building in the way, and I thought I should drive into this building.
So confusing. At least the girl at the Panera knew what crap she was doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were out of macaroons, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she had me, listen to how smart this girl is. She had me use the Uber app to call the person to talk to the person and make sure that they understood that there's a macaroon shortage or whatever, right? Versus, like if that was a Wendy's, they'd be like, oh, we ain't got that, dog. And then you deliver the food without the product. She actually called she had me use my app to call the person to ask them what they could use to replace the item since they had already paid for it. Which is what any smart person would do. But most of the time, they're too stupid to figure that out at fast food places. Like if it was a Wendy's, like you show up, like, oh, we ain't got that, dog. Anyway, so there's Spanish Wells. I hope you're still watching. The person who was asking about Spanish Wells.
Yeah, there's one.
So okay, there's Spanish Gardens and Spanish Wells. Spanish Gardens is a gated community with a golf course. They're not too far from each other. Spanish Gardens is just one street that loops off of Imperial, and yes, it's by the dog park. There's actually a beautiful historic house right in the front. Didn't that sell for like $1 million?
Yeah, it sold for like $1 million.
It sold for $1 million.
It was like 700,000 before 2016.
Yeah.
And we're looking at it. We're like,
that's it. I'd buy a house
it'd be
there.
like 100 or something like that.
That area doesn't flood, does it? It's not close to the Imperial River, is it?
I don't think it floods.
I don't think that area floods.
Yeah.
It's kind of close to the Imperial River. Look at a map. I'll have to look at a map. I don't think that's. But either you have a lot of flood zones. I don't think that's. It might. I think it's surface floods, but it doesn't like flood.
Yeah.
I don't think it got like destroyed by Ian. It's a good area. The nice thing about that street is that from there, you can get on Imperial to go north or south, and Imperial usually has less traffic than 41 and Old 41. So, you're still kind of bottlenecked in Bonita, but at least you can get on Imperial, which is actually 3 Oaks north of there. I'd buy a house there, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd buy a house there. Yeah, those street tacos were a horrible idea.
Well, we should have did Sam's like we wanted.
Yeah.
Originally.
Well, Salem's got me sick the last 2 times I had, and they're usually pretty tip, where the rocks are by Coquina. The southern tip of Coquina Beach. So yeah, no, I'd buy a house there for sure. I'm not sure if you got a realtor. If you don't have a realtor, my sister can help you out, but he knows that area very well because that's our little hood right there. That's where we're from, kind of. My sister almost bought a house there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Keep up the good work, Katie. Looking good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No, yeah, I'd buy a house there for sure. I mean, I don't think that street flood. I think there's a little bit of surface flooding on that street, but it's not like some of the streets in Bonita that are totally underwater. Yeah, I'd buy a house there for sure. Not much of a crime concern there. You got the dog park nearby. I couldn't say anything bad about that area. I'd buy a house there. I guess the best thing about that one is that Imperial, you got Imperial and you got Terry. You got an east to west and you got north to south. So you're close to and there's no commercial. So those are through streets, but there's no commercial on those streets. It's all residential. No, there's a few churches back in there. There's a nursing home near there? It's a really quiet part of Bonita. Yeah, I'd definitely buy. And then you're close to the exit as well. Good food around there for sure. There's a new Italian place there that's really good. I was just down there visiting a friend and I saw him eating this sandwich. I was like, where'd you get this thing? There's a new Italian place on these guys crash. Why, did I get on the interstate?
Yes.
Oh crap, what a mistake. We're not supposed to be on the interstate. We're not supposed to be on the interstate. I mean, we kind of could. I'm gonna have to go across the freaking lane to get back on 70. I know this is crazy, but yeah. You're not really supposed to do this, but we're doing it.
Okay.
This is wild. This is the great thing about having a truck. We didn't even feel that. It was just like, we just drove on a sidewalk.
There's a reason I have a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just so used to getting on 75.
Yeah.
The truck didn't even hesitate. Like, it didn't even.
No.
That might be a
That's
cop.
why you have a truck.
Yeah, the truck didn't even hesitate to go over that sidewalk. That's wild.
That's why
Like,
you have a truck.
we just drove over a sidewalk and the truck barely hesitated. That's wild.
Truck was like, eh.
Yeah. That's crazy that we just drove over a sidewalk and the truck even barely hesitated.
Yeah.
We're not trying to get tickets. We are already economically deprived enough without a ticket.
Yeah.
I'm just used to getting on the interstate exit because usually that's what I do to get to Sarasota. My brain shut off today.
Yeah.
People are driving aggressive today, huh? There's not that much traffic. So we're running Lockwood Ridge to deliver this Panera. So what's up, everybody? Welcome on board. The mittens are in the house today. Pink mittens. Well, yeah, Bonita's all right, man. I wouldn't move to Bonita personally because I've lived there so long that I'm just
Yeah.
bored of it, but it's got good stuff. We were in Bonita just a few days ago. We just did some
Yeah.
videos on Bonita. I mean, they got seems like Bonita's up on the. Bonita's always been a good town. It's never been
Yeah.
bad. The only thing bad about Bonita is my family members. That's about it.
Okay. You went there.
I mean, if the only thing I could say bad about Bonita is my family lives there. That's probably like the only real. It's probably the only reason I wouldn't move there. But other than that, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
You got that nice sub place there. You got Isn't there? There used to be an Arabic restaurant there that was pretty good. I don't know if they're still open. Hey, you got Skillets in that area. No, yeah. I mean, I personally wouldn't live there because, like, after living there for so long, I'm burnt out of that area.
Yeah, and it's such a small town.
It is. I mean, it's 50,000 people, 50 to 70,000 people in Manatee.
You're gonna get
We
to
probably-
know a lot of them.
We probably know about, after 20 years there, we know half of them. So it wouldn't work out for me, but I would definitely recommend it to somebody else. In the Spanish Gardens, you're in the city of Bonita Springs. I mean, the city of Bonita Springs, if you're going to pull permits, it's real easy. I wouldn't recommend living in unincorporated Lee County, but there, you're part of the city. It's easy to pull permits. I used to pull permits in Bonita Springs. It's probably the easiest places to pull a permit in the whole place. I mean, they really will work with you. If you, like, let's say like your lanai screen blows away in a hurricane. Like, the permit process is real easy. Only thing that sucks about Bonita is along the Imperial River, it floods periodically with hurricanes and storm surges. And that can be a hassle if you're near the water. In fact, I know a few people who've had their house flooded 3 times, like in the last 10 years. It gets overwhelming. Good old Bonita. We were just down there.
Yeah.
We spent the whole day visiting friends down there in Bonita.
Yeah, friends and
In a quarter
Friends
mile,
and
turn
family.
left on Lockwood Ridge Road using the left 2 lanes.
There's that dog park there. That's pretty nice. Yep. For a minute, I thought they were talking about Spanish Wells. I got the two confused. Spanish Gardens. It's been 4 years since I lived down there, so I forget stuff. I thought they were talking about Spanish Wells. And Spanish Wells, there's definitely an HOA because they have a huge golf course.
Turn left on Lockwood Ridge Road.
There's some big houses in Spanish Wells. People are driving really aggressively today. Like, really, like, on a Wednesday, you're just, like, aggravated at the world on a Wednesday. So we're going to deliver this Panera. Luckily, the girl knew how to make the accommodations for these people's macaroon shortage. A shortage of macaroons. But that's the difference between a Panera employee and, like, a Wendy's employee. Like, a Panera employee figured out that if there's something that you don't have in the order, you just call the customer and say, hey, we're out of this. Substitute it with something else. Starbucks would do that. But dang, bro, you go to Wendy's or McDonald's and the employees are so dumb. I walked into a restaurant recently and I have a DoorDash bag, but it was not a DoorDash order. I just wanted to put the food in the bag because it was easier to carry it and it would stay warm. And the employee was losing them. We're losing them, guys. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Yeah, there is no signal in this little area. There's no signal here. That's what's wrong. This is a no signal area. I don't know if we're back on. Yeah, there's very little signal around here. This is a really crappy area. Yeah, I know there's no internet connection out here. We're losing people. Oh, it is what it is. We'll be back. I mean, we're still gonna go live, but there's no signal for a minute here.
Yeah.
I knew this would happen out here.
In a quarter mile, turn
We're
left
back on.
Woodfield
Yeah, this
Avenue
is
using the left
thank you
lane.
for sticking with us. Yeah, I know there's no signal out here. We're kind of in a hole here between Sarasota and Bradenton where there's no signal. We figured this out during the last live streams, but I had to take this delivery because it's the only one we've gotten all day. Like,
Turn
I
left
know
on
there's no
Woodfield Avenue.
signal back here. Like, I know this is a really bad signal area. Choice because, well, it was the only delivery we had all day. Look at all this pond there. It makes me want to go fishing. What the city? Look at these clouds. Wow.
And we didn't shut it off, so it hasn't told us of anything else either.
The cranes right there. Look at all the birds. Yeah. What are they saying, baby?
They need to make internet signal in Florida great again.
No, it's never been. In Naples and
Never,
Bonita,
yeah.
the internet signal's so weak you can't live stream down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I was just down in Naples, and man, I'd love to do some live streams in Naples.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
not enough signal to live stream in Naples. In Fort Myers you can live stream, but in Naples you can't.
Yeah, the signal is really bad.
There's no signal around here. Naples is the worst for signal.
Mm-hmm.
They say that the rich people don't want radio frequencies because it causes cancer.
Yeah, that's why.
Is that really the real reason?
Mm-hmm.
That the rich people are afraid to get cancer because of the radio signals?
Yep.
Wouldn't we all have cancer by then? That's the thing.
I know.
There's a delivery, $10.
KFC.
No, that's an hour for $10. No,
An hour for $10.
that's not happening. Not at all. That's not
In a
happening.
quarter mile, turn right on Fairway Bend Drive.
So if we lose signal, guys, we're gonna live stream for most of the evening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to be live for at least 2 or 3 hours. The delivery that we're going on right now, there is no signal out here. This is a crappy signal area, so
Turn right on Fair.
that's better. Let's go for that
Yeah,
one. Going to the
let's do
island, a good one. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really worth it, but I mean, we don't have a choice.
Yeah, at least we'll get a nice view.
Yeah, we'll get to go on the island, guys. So we got a really nice delivery lined up after this one. It doesn't pay a whole lot, but it's going to. Well, they could tip very well. People on the island tip very well, so there's a possibility that the tip
Just
could be
ahead,
really
turn
good.
left.
So what's in these apartments over here? Okay. Back inside of the back of the inside. All right, guys. So we got a really nice delivery lined up after this one. It is possible we could lose signal periodically.
Turn left, then drop off.
It's okay if we lose signal. It could happen. We're in a bad signal area, but from here, we're going to go to the island or near the island, so it should be a pretty good delivery. They usually tip really good on the island too, so it doesn't show up as a large tip, but usually it can become a large tip on the island. So, do you see the house number 50?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a unit number?
It's gonna be
286.
upstairs.
286.
Yeah.
Jennifer J says, meet at door, app 266.
Which one is it? Wait, that one up there. Okay. Go with
no.
that. That's 64. I'll get it up there. It's upstairs for sure, right?
Yeah.
I'll get it up there. Yeah, I'll get it up there.
Yeah.
It's up there somewhere.
Yeah. You are here. Yeah. See how he does. I'm excited that we get to the island. At least we'll have some nice views. Even if it doesn't make a lot of money. Yeah. He didn't know how the stairs went. This looks like every apartment complex in Florida. Literally. Yeah. Oh, there's definitely a breeze out tonight. A very little one, but there is a breeze. And here he comes back. Oh, it stormed pretty good this afternoon. He's got the phone right now. He's doing something on the phone. Yeah. Cool.
Cool. We got a nice delivery to a pizza place.
We got Swanee County in the house.
Swanee County, where we got rural Florida up in the mug. That's what's happening. Oh, this guy's on my way now. Come on, dude. I'm gonna run you over. You and your shiny spotting dog. Get the crap out of the way, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Come on. Hey, dude, I got a bad back, and I'm 280 pounds, and I got a bad back. Cool. Now I don't understand why. It's
Turn right on
15 minutes
Fairway
from
Bend
where we
Lane,
are.
then turn left on Fairway
Isn't it
Bend
weird that
Drive.
it would have me pick up something 15 minutes away?
I don't know.
That's kind of far, wouldn't you think so?
Yeah.
What's the notion? All right, guys. So we might lose signal on the way there, but we'll get it back. There's a little
Turn
area.
left
It's
on
probably
Fairway
like,
Bend Drive.
I kid you not, it's probably 2 or 3 minutes at most where we could lose signal. But we'll lose signal because we have to drive back to where we came.
Just ahead, turn left
We
on
might
Whitfield
lose signal
Avenue.
for like a little bit, but it's not permanent. It's a temporary little problem. Once we hop back into Bradenton, we'll get signal. Now, I don't understand why.
Turn left on Whitfield Avenue.
I don't understand why it's suggesting that I drive 15 minutes across town to get this delivery, but I accepted it because, well, we're broke, so we don't have a choice. And my experience has been that going to West Bradenton is really good for food delivery, so not bad at all. Beautiful day out here. It might rain. Gorgeous day out here in Bradenton. I do walk a little slow. Don't make fun of that. I had a failed back surgery. I'm glad I can walk. How's that for you, buddy?
And I walk a little slow because, well, I'll start walking faster soon.
I'm just glad I can walk, man. Anybody who's never,
Yeah.
not only was I in a walker in a wheelchair for a while, but it hurt. It still hurts. I don't have any medical insurance, so I can't look into it.
Yeah.
It's healing naturally. It's taking longer than I'd hope. It's been, what, a year and a half, and I'm still in pain. So we might lose signal here briefly, but don't let that scare you. It will not be a permanent thing. It will be a temporary thing. We're heading to a pizza place to deliver a pizza to West Bradenton, so I'm excited about this one.
Yeah.
I've never been to this pizza place before.
I no longer waddle. I'm able to walk now.
Oh, yeah. See, these apartments here would be really practical for us
Yeah.
because it puts us between Bradenton and Sarasota.
Yeah.
Like, Lakewood Ranch is so freaking impractical.
It is. It is so far from the things that we
Actually do,
like
yeah.
and do.
For
and-
Bronco.
Yeah.
No, it makes no freaking sense. Like, Lakewood Ranch is so impractical. We need to be like, it would be so practical to live in the hood. It's
It
like
would.
halfway between Bradenton and Sarasota, which just be like the most practical thing ever. I'm
Yeah.
just done with living in the hood. Yeah, there's a dead zone
In a
here for
quarter mile,
signal.
Buffering
continue
and we
straight
might
through the
lose people.
roundabout onto
Yeah, we
Whitfield
will.
Avenue.
Just hold on for a few minutes, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes. We might lose signal around here for a little bit. This is a rough area for signal, but we'll be back in Bradenton soon, so hold on tight. So far, I think that delivery paid $10, so
Continue straight through the roundabout onto Whitfield Avenue.
in the first hour, we've made $10. That's horrendous. Well, you guys gave us 12, so without you guys, it wouldn't be worth it. If you're watching the live stream and thinking about making a large donation, make it through PayPal. Don't do it through Super Chats. PayPal takes less than YouTube, so if you're gonna make a large donation, do it through PayPal. The link is on our main channel page, and with PayPal we get it right away, which wouldn't hurt this time of year. Doing all right, y'all. I'm really excited. Like, I just feel like it's a nice, beautiful day to be out. Not too much traffic. And sometimes, actually, food delivery does better than passengers sometimes. Last time we did a food delivery, we actually averaged $25 an hour. And I think you guys gave us like $36. How much did they give us in the last live stream? 36, I think it was.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I can't remember how much I made off the live stream, but I know that the food delivery last time we made $50 in 2 hours. That ain't bad. $25 an hour for food delivery ain't bad. The thing about food delivery is that it's less predictable than passengers. But we've been doing food delivery and it's been doing all right. I think what's happening with food delivery is that most of the people that were doing food delivery were undocumented, using leased accounts, and a lot of those people are leaving. Yo, one of my YouTubers that I followed went back to Colombia. There's a YouTube channel that I subscribed to recently. This guy, he does like he does roadie, which is like roadie. It's kind of like Uber Eats, but for like Home Depot, where you carry like materials around. I've downloaded the app, but I've never done it because I feel like it doesn't pay a lot. Unless you can get like 4 or 5 bags at the airport, I think like that it might pay off a little bit better. But anyways, roadie. The guy was doing like roadie, like he kind of like he's up to like 30,000 subscribers. He had this whole YouTube channel about doing deliveries in Florida, and he went back to Colombia. I'm pretty sure it had to do with immigration status. I guess he had a driver's license, but maybe they were gonna revoke it or something. I'm not sure. I mean, I would hope he had a driver's license if he was doing deliveries in Florida.
Yeah. Well, in Florida, you never know. I mean,
What up, the evader,
Yeah.
Jonah? So, anyways, I was watching this guy's YouTube channel for a while,
yeah.
and he left the country. He says he's had enough of the United States. I mean, he didn't get into his legal status, but he said it's time for him to leave.
Yeah.
But anyways, I've been watching this guy, and he does deliveries in Miami and Broward. He's got like 30,000 subscribers, all about deliveries. I've been watching this guy. He's been teaching me how to use all the apps that I use. You know, like I actually downloaded the Roadie app because of this guy, and so did a few other people that I know. Like, you know, we're all trying to stay up on top of these gig jobs. So I actually downloaded the app because of this guy, and now I'm not gonna say he got deported, but he's not here anymore. So I feel like probably with deliveries, it's gonna be a lot more availability. We just got a super chat, babe. Look, what did it say?
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna hit the like real quick. What did it say, babe? 'Cause I'm driving.
Hell yeah! What happened to your movie?
The movie idea. Okay, so the problem with that is that I depend on a bunch of other people, and nobody wants to devote time into it. So
not enough people.
not enough people, and I needed a budget of some sort of budget. And
no
the homeless
beforehand.
people don't think further than what's in front of their face.
Yeah.
It would have been like a crowdfunding thing where, okay, everybody that would have supported it would have got to put their link to their Cash App on the video. So it would have been like a community thing where we all build this project together, and then we all share the profits based on our Cash Apps. So it would have been one of those things where, like, we would have made this movie together for the homeless. It would have been a way for the homeless to generate income through my YouTube channel by creating a movie where then they could put their Cash App on the movie, and then people would self or crowd fund the project. Well, the homeless people don't think that far ahead. They want money today, and that's all they care about. It's in a discovery and learning process dealing with the homeless people. I mean, for one, they don't really seem to want long-term. Like, if you're homeless, you got to think long-term. You know, like, okay, how am I going to get out of this? But they don't think long-term. I mean, they won't think 5 minutes ahead of the next crack hit sometimes. And you can provide people opportunities. It was a great opportunity for people. Like, maybe in Los Angeles that would work.
Yeah.
I think that would work in Los Angeles, because in Los Angeles, you have homeless people that are trying to look for a come up, but people here don't want to come up.
Oh.
They want a handout, and that's not what we're not doing that anymore. Like, we're not doing handouts anymore.
Yeah.
I'll do a handout, but I'm not doing a handout. So, like, I've been trying to help. It was a great idea how we got enough support. You know, basically, I would have needed like at least seven or eight homeless people who were down for putting their Cash App out there, building a project together, and then that project would feed them. But they don't want that. It would work because everything that we've done with homeless people has been kind of a success as far as viewership. It gets viewership, so
Yeah, it does.
I mean that's not a question of anything. And people like to support, you know, people who support bright ideas. The concept is great. The problem is I can't get commitment from the homeless people. They're not.
Yeah.
Here's a for rent sign right there, guys. Look, that's a for rent sign right there. Those are like little duplexes back there. So yeah, there are actually. This would be a great place for us. What are we at? Where are we at? Whitman. Okay, we're gonna look at that one. That one right there. We're gonna come back and look at that one because of where it is.
Yeah.
It's like it's a rental. It's like a little crappy apartment complex, but look at where it's at. You're literally like in a residential neighborhood that's not too bad. And here you're between Bradenton and Sarasota. I mean, you're close to bad areas, but you're not immediately in a bad area. So that's the type of rent we actually need to find for us right there.
Yeah.
Like a little place that's like, it's not in the worst, it's not in the best, it's somewhere in the middle. That right there is actually what we need. Here in New York City area, McDonald's to pick up my order.
And these are like
There's a homeless guy.
Yeah.
What was the guy saying, kid, because I'm driving? Like right in there, in my face. Oh yeah. The homeless people are problematic sometimes. But like I said, like I had this brilliant idea, where I would have made ad revenue, and the homeless people would have gotten an opportunity to put their cash apps out there for people to help them. Create this beautiful project together.
I think there was only one.
I had one homeless person that was down to do it.
Down to do it, didn't care when they wanted to do it.
Yeah.
But they were the only one.
And they're not in the same city we live in, so that poses a challenge where, like,
yeah.
I don't know, I feel like collectively, you can make money if you have a group of people that are willing to do things. Like, I can create projects, but there has to be people down to do it.
Yeah.
Lately, the homeless people, they don't even want, like, the homeless people lately, they don't want to, like, the interviews that I do with them, right? They give me crappy interviews. Like, I want good interviews. I'll pay $100 if I can get a dang good interview, but it's got to be a good interview. But lately, like, the last little bit of homeless interviews I've got, and now the homeless people are somewhat afraid of the new laws that came to Florida.
It's a...
Hey, I'm reporting on homelessness, and I'm not afraid.
In a quarter mile, turn
Look,
right on
here's a
North
trash out right here.
Trail
Look.
using the right lane.
Look, here's an eviction trash out right here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people moving and leaving Florida right now. So it's just on this little. There's an airplane on the airport, little private jet. So it's just on this little street we're on right now. You've seen a for rent sign and an eviction or a trash out. That should just give you an idea of how many people are leaving Florida right now. This state's gonna empty
Turn
out.
right on North Tamiami Trail.
This guy's panhandling out of a truck. Okay. What's his saying? My name is Jeff. I need your help. He's working. There's somebody panhandling out of the back of a truck there. Y'all caught that?
Keep left, then turn right on North Tamiami Trail.
He's got a truck. I don't have any work, brother. I don't have a house. It's tough right now. But at the end of the day, y'all, just on that street, you saw a for rent sign and you saw an eviction. You don't see that very often in Florida. I mean, it's clearly a lot of people are leaving Florida, most for immigration issues, but it's going to get really hard to make money here. It's already getting really hard. Like, I can't believe, dude, I went Uber driving on was it a Saturday or Friday night? Saturday night?
Yeah.
I only made $10 an hour on a Saturday night. That's wild. You know? Look at these streets. Look at this. 7 o'clock.
Mile, turn left on 69th Avenue West.
Look at this, guys. We're halfway between Sarasota and Branson. Look at this. This is a freaking weekday at 7 o'clock down here. There's nobody on the roads.
Turn left on 69th Avenue West, then turn right.
Florida's gonna hit a real, probably everywhere is gonna hit a hard economic recession, but here it's already started. Remember this China buffet right here?
Yeah.
Welcome to Bradenton. We're in Bradenton now. I remember the year that we moved to Sarasota, like, it would take you like an hour and 40 minutes to get to Siesta Key.
Yeah.
This plaza, they renovated this plaza here. This
Turn right,
plaza was like all abandoned. Remember this plaza?
Yeah, I remember that.
This used to be like a dump over here. There used to be a Colombian place here that closed down. Remember this place?
Yeah.
I'm sure they've closed it. There's a pawn shop. There was a Colombian restaurant here. It wasn't good at all either, really. It was like really crappy little Colombian pizza. Must be this little spot right here. Okay, looks good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going in there to get that pizza. La pizza italiana. La pizza italiana. You ever feel like Uber Eats purposely makes drivers drive across town just so they can charge people more? Or make a larger profit?
Maybe. Or they make you go into an area
There's
that's
a Puerto Rican flag?
actually having it.
There's a Puerto Rican flag in there. Is it a Puerto Rican pizza?
No, it's the
Dollar
barbershop
General?
next door.
Oh, there's a barbershop. All right, cool. Keep it busy, babe.
Yeah.
Keep it going, babe.
Okay, extra condiments. I don't know. I like pizza. I just don't want to have it very often. Yeah, I remember this really good pizza place years ago, and I haven't been able to find a good pizza. We found some. The last good pizza I think we had was in Gainesville. I think it was, no, Lake City. It was Lake City. That was really good. But we haven't had a good one in a while. I don't eat pizza too much anymore. It kind of bothers my stomach, so I don't eat that. I used to eat pizza like when we were kids. Like when we were first married, we had like pizza like almost every day. There are times where I'm like, I want to salad. I can't do this anymore. Yeah. But I hope he's quick. I want him to come back. But usually with orders, it's waiting. So, because it should have been different because, you know, it took us a while to get here. It's either going to take him a long time or have him Bingo Land. Some of the there's Dollar General there. Okay. Bingo. Farmer. I don't know. I should be putting out more content on my channel, but I kind of have given up on it. I'm not in general giving up on it. I've been trying to get it monetized, but it's like not working, and I don't know what the issue is. It's just odd. It's bizarre. So we'll see. It's just that little pizza. Okay. That's all?
That's it, a pizza.
Okay.
Isn't it crazy that you're getting paid? I'm getting paid more to deliver this pizza than what the pizza's worth.
Yeah.
I actually got this little DoorDash bag in here.
Mm-hmm.
Vámonos.
Mm-hmm. Nobody hits a thumbs up. Yeah, make sure you smash the like button. We're at 60 likes on our live streams. We like to get to 100 likes.
Right, and we're not even there. What the crap?
Yeah.
Within the first hour, we gotta get 100 likes.
Yeah.
And
I think we've surpassed the first hour.
So here's a problem. I just realized that we're gonna be driving into the traffic to where we're gonna be on the way back. We're gonna be stuck in the traffic jam.
Okay.
With all people leaving the beach.
Okay.
If people went to the beach.
Yeah.
That's
the thing.
People
We were out there yesterday. There wasn't too many people.
Might not be that bad.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that they're hiring that pizza place. They have a sign up front. They're hiring cooks, servers, and helpers.
There's nobody there.
Nobody there. They don't have workers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like eventually, like, we're probably close to a real serious recession.
Yeah.
If we're not there already. It wants us to go the back way, but I feel like we're on 41.
Who does those jobs in general?
Yeah, of course.
It's like, you get rid of the people that do the jobs, then what do you have? You don't have an economy.
Yeah. I'm feeling it, like, daily. Like, I used to get so many Uber passengers.
Just turn right on Canada Boulevard.
We'll see what happens. This area got destroyed by the Canada. There used to be a lot of Canadians here. Of course, the name Canada would suggest that.
Yeah.
Trailer States, right? Oh, it's raining on that way. I just hope I don't get caught like in a aftermath. Oh, lightning strike. Cool. Yeah, buddy. This trailer park got annihilated by the hurricane. To invest in silver, I think investing in metals is very stupid because, no offense, I mean, the problem with investing in metals is that there's no real way to gauge how much of it's actually out there, and it's obsolete because the people that are negotiating in metals like that,
Florida Boulevard.
like, at the end of the day, it's just scrap value. And, you know, there's always, it does nothing. Metal sits there. Could metal go up? Sure. Could it go down? Sure. But you're buying something at a premium that you can only sell for scrap, which is why I wouldn't invest in metals. Now, if I had a way to get silver for free, I'd hoard it. You know, I'd hoard it if I could get it for free. But it's not that valuable. I mean, it has some application, you know, but there's mining. There's mining all over the world. Colombia, Brazil. Most of it's illegal, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this, but illegal mining is probably the biggest industry. One of the biggest industries in the world right now is illegal mining. And the problem too with mining is that somebody in Africa will dig through the ground to make $3 a day. Somebody will work in a mine all day. Here's another trash out right here. Look, here's another eviction right here.
So many.
That's the third eviction today we've seen, guys. Third vacancy today. You used to not see vacancies in Florida. That's the third one just driving through here.
Yeah, we haven't seen that in years.
Yeah, you don't see that anymore. This is like during the recession type stuff. So it's just on today's drive. We've already seen 3 properties that are either vacant or getting evicted. Here's a for sale sign right here.
Yeah.
Not for rent, for sale. For sale sign. So like the problem with investing in silver is that somebody in Africa or Guyana or Brazil is probably willing to dig all day in an illegal mine for $3 a day. And in fact, he might dig for 3 days and not find nothing, but he's still working. So it's something that can be produced very cheaply in a poor country. Now, if you told me that you're buying silver, but it's probably illegal because it's coming from
turn right on 34th Street
house for
West.
sale right there.
Yeah.
A house for sale on this block right here. So it's just in this little neighborhood, 3 for sale signs. It's probably illegal, right? Mostly coming from illegal mines, so it's probably illegal. Like if you told me that you were buying silver in Guyana or Brazil and shipping it to the United States or Europe, but that's probably illegal in some way or another, right? If you told me you were trading in silver, it makes sense. But I mean, the problem with silver and most of these precious metals is that there's people mining for it. I mean, even gold. When I lived in Alabama, I was panning for gold in my backyard and finding
Turn right on 34th Street West.
Here's the 4th house for sale. 4 houses for sale in this little neighborhood back here. Tell me things aren't looking bad economically. 4 houses for sale back in this neighborhood.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on El
You know,
Conquistador Parkway
You
using
could
the left lane.
you could pan for gold where I lived in Alabama in your backyard, you know. So I never did it because it only paid $7 or $8 an hour. But what I'm trying to say, it's not something that can't be got. It can be got. It can be got really cheap.
Turn left on El Conquistador Parkway.
And there's just so much illegal mining throughout the world right now that it's hard to tell if some guy in Namibia has 500 tons of silver that he's sitting on or something, because there's just a large volume of illegal mining going on in the world right now. Maybe there's more silver and gold out there than we know about, but it's sitting in the hands of people that are dealing in it illegally. So that's why I would be hesitant to invest in metals, because there's so much illegitimacy. And frankly, one of those things where, like, to produce it, somebody with a freaking bucket in Africa or South America is doing it for $3 a day. So it's not like I would invest into that. Guys, we got to get this live stream to at least 100 likes. I don't know what the crap is wrong with you guys. We're not even at 100 likes yet.
81. We need, like...
We should hit 100 likes on every live stream within the first hour.
Yeah.
So we're on our second delivery for the day. Our first delivery was from Panera. And now this is from a pizza place, and it's going close to Bradenton Beach somewhere. We'll see exactly how close to Bradenton Beach. We're on Conquistador right now in West Bradenton. Almost nobody on the roads. I'm just shocked when I'm driving through these neighborhoods how many houses are for sale, how many eviction trash outs you're seeing, and how many for rent signs. There's a for sale sign right over there. You know, ¿dónde está en eso? Naples. ¿Dónde estás, Nahue? Estamos en West Bradenton City. Calling me Nahue. Tú me ves cara a mí de guajiro, mijo. Tú me ves cara a mí de guajiro para estar diciéndome Nahue. But yeah. Just speaking in Spanish is enough of an informality, and then he's got to go with slang. En Pamgueto, el palestino. No, yo soy de Camagüey, yo no soy ningún palestino, ¿viste? Y me crié en la UMA City, en la United, para que tú sepas. Not only is this person talking to me in Spanish, but then they're talking to me in like low-class Spanish.
Continue straight through the roundabout onto El Conquistador Parkway.
I was raised in America. Don't touch me, I'm an American citizen. I'm an American. My people, my country, my land, my wife. I'm an American citizen. Don't talk to me in Spanish. Don't
Continue straight through the roundabout onto El Conquistador Parkway.
Must be good pizza. It didn't look that great. And granted, these people are paying $20 to have a freaking pizza delivered. That's crazy. I wonder why they didn't just... Well, they don't have a delivery driver, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably why they have to pay so much. There's no delivery drivers.
And this might be outside their delivery.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
it might just be like, yeah, well, yep. You know what sucks about food delivery is like you start feeding for stuff that you're delivering, and then when you actually go and eat it, it doesn't taste as well.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that you're stuck in a car smelling food. You know, it never really. It'd be nice if we could make 50, 60, 80 bucks today on this delivery thing.
Yeah.
Go get some groceries.
We need a few little things.
We need a few little things, man. We'll get them. Let's do 100 likes, y'all, for real. We're at 89.
Yeah.
11 more likes. We can do this.
11 more, like, you got this.
11. What I like about food delivery is that I can do it with Katie.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I am a presence you want in your life.
I mean, yeah. I mean, with the delivery fee, this person's paying like $50 for their pizza. Like $40 for a pizza. These apartments would have been a nice place for us to live, except for they've really gone downhill.
Yeah. They put in brand new ones next to them.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to finish that construction site. There's no workers anymore.
Yeah.
So they built these apartments in the front. And the rents are comparable to Lakewood Ranch, but you're closer to the beach here.
Yeah.
We almost moved here last time we renewed our lease. We almost moved here, except for we couldn't afford.
See, they're putting in brand new ones right next to them.
Yeah, and there's more new ones here, but not that we couldn't afford it. It was just like I wasn't able to move everything by myself because my back was too messed up.
Yeah.
So they were gonna build like 4,000 houses out here. I'm pretty sure we're now.
Yeah.
So on the left here, what was it, like 3,500 houses? Do you remember how many houses they're going to build?
Yeah, it was going to be a lot of houses. I don't remember.
They were going to build over 3,000 houses out here. They're going to build 3,000 houses out here. I think they're going to have to like...
mile, enter the roundabout, then take the second exit onto 75th Street West using the left lane.
I'm pretty sure they're going to have to like back off that idea because they're not going to have enough worker to build 3,000 houses now. But that was the plan.
Yeah.
What are they laughing at?
No idea.
Enter the roundabout, then take the second exit onto 75th Street.
So we almost moved to those apartments. The rents cost about as much as where we live.
Closer to the beach.
Closer to the beach.
One of the things I don't like is, you know, with this, you got construction.
Yeah, well, the construction would suck, but it came down to the fact that my back was too messed up for me to move all our furniture over here. But we almost did it to be closer to the beaches and the airport. But it does cost quite a bit. So here on the left, 3,000 houses were going to be built. Or they're still going to build them. I'm not sure. Whoa, lightning. 3,000
I
houses.
think eventually it'll be like building in Alabama where it takes them a year to
Takes
build a house.
I think it'll probably take them longer to build it.
Mhm.
It's gonna go from like we can build these houses in 1 year, now it's gonna take 6 years.
Yeah.
That's how it is in Alabama. Like they were building, like the whole time we lived in Prattville, there was a community with like 20 houses that they were building, and they never finished it in like the whole year that we were up there.
I think they built like 2 houses in the whole time we were there.
Yeah, like so it'll take longer, you know. It'll take longer. Yep. Looks like is a single lagging over here?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Well, they built some in the front here finally, but that's so that people can see them. I feel like they built these in the front just so people driving by can see them and see that it's starting to look like a community. But then again, aren't they like $700,000? Like, who would pay?
Mile, turn left on Cortez Road West using the left lane.
Who would pay $700,000 to live here? That's nuts. Well, apparently they thought 3,000 people were going to do it. See how the grass grew in?
Yeah.
They're abandoning that construction site.
Yeah, it's gonna be abandoned.
Guys, they're abandoning that. You see how it's all grass now?
Mm-hmm.
They're abandoning
That's
that
how it
construction site.
starts.
Yep, we're there. We are in a recession, y'all. I'm telling you. Look
Turn
at that.
left
They
on
abandoned the
Cortez
construction
Road West.
site. This was a dust bowl. They were getting ready to put the houses. Now it's all grass. That means they're not going to build. They're not going to let the grass grow unless they're going to build.
No.
So right here on the left, Seaflower. From thousands of houses were going to get built. Now it's abandoned. The grass is 6 foot tall already, so that means they're not going to build. If they were going to build, they wouldn't let it get overgrown like that. So that's going to be a huge eyesore for years to come now. Yep. That's crazy, dude. That's a huge construction site to get abandoned like that. But if you don't have workers, small guy, big bike. If you don't have workers, you don't have workers. I mean, it is what it is. But, yep, that construction site is now abandoned. Look at it, y'all. It's all grass. 6 foot tall grass. Notice is right there. They're pretty cool. I mean, I think the problem now with this downturn is going to be everybody's paying a lot of money for rent. Everybody's paying a lot of money for everything. You have inflation, but now you're not going to have income. This is going to be disastrous. Like, really. This is going to be absolute disasters.
Yep.
See, they abandoned all that. We should definitely do a video. On the way back, I'm going to stop and get some footage of that. That's going to be a video for us right there. That's going to be disastrous. I mean, you know how many workers you need to build 3,000 houses? That's wild work right there. My next story right there. That right there is going to be my next story. That's wild. We got to find something cheap in the hood.
Yep.
Where we can rent a house from somebody without a contract. And as rents drop, not be in a contract, so as rents start dropping, you can adjust to it.
Yeah.
Things are about to get real, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you drive around and like you can see how bad things have got economically. I mean, from we're gonna build 3,000 houses to we're abandoning a construction project this big. You know, for rent signs everywhere. We're hiring, but there's not enough customers either way. Yeah, I think it's gonna get scary. And I think gas, if they go to war, gas is gonna go to $5 a gallon. You can definitely work yourself up a tree right now. Yep. Alright guys, so we are in West Bradenton near Cortez now.
In a quarter mile, turn left on 7th Street.
I'm sure you can tell by the video that this area was annihilated by a hurricane.
Oh, we're almost there.
Yeah. Is it this little street right here?
It's up ahead.
Down right
Turn
there.
left on 7th Street.
This area got annihilated. Dude, those street tacos are coming back to hurt me again. Don't ever eat street tacos. That's the lesson right there.
It's either gonna be really good for you or really horrible
Dude,
for you.
I am like, my stomach's like yanking down on me. Like I feel like it's just gonna like go whole.
Just ahead, turn right on G Street.
Oh, what's up, G? This is like a ghost town back here. This got annihilated by that hurricane too. Like I can't believe there's still mobile homes back in here. A lot of them are getting removed.
Turn right on G Street.
I don't care what they're doing. If you're watching, I'm getting paid. That's all I care about. So I don't really care what you're down there. I'm getting paid either way, buddy. You know how many Canadians would have been here?
Just ahead, drop off on the right.
I'm from Canada, eh? Yeah, buddy, I'm from Canada, eh?
Well, it's summertime. They're not necessarily going to be here.
Yeah. Okay, we're looking for number 36.
Yeah,
Do you see the numbers? It may not be accurate. If it's a mobile home park, it may not be accurate. It's going to be like somewhere in here. 23.
Drop off on the right.
It's a for sale by owner. Want to buy a trailer, Katie?
It's probably 60.
I see it. Is it this one right here?
Next one.
Oh, that's right there. Cool. All right. Let me get him his pizza, mate. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Yes, sir. Hey, what? I'm at Taylor Dead, man.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. Let me see what y'all are saying. A lot of French Canadians.
Ready to roll?
You having a good day?
All right, let's roll.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy tipped us.
Cool.
Cool. I told him, man, you don't tip me, I'm come back and bite you, man. You're not supposed to threaten people on Uber Eats, but I do what I gotta get paid, man.
Did it make him crack up?
Yeah. Tater,
I
man.
drove this all the way here.
Okay, so far we've made what, $20? Not even. We made under. Wow, look at how low the tide is here.
Let's see if there is another.
There's nothing out here. We gotta drive all the way back into town now. Wow, look at how low the tide is. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like the whole bay's empty.
Yeah.
It's like an extreme low tide. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing is dry. I've never seen it this low. Ready to leave?
Yep. Let's go.
Wow. You see any reds pushing waves out there? We can go fishing.
Nope.
What's that right there? What is that?
Is
Manatees. Those are manatees. Those are manatees. Facts. They're manatees. Definitely manatees.
That's a manatee.
There's 2 manatees right there, guys. Right there. There's 2 manatees right there. There's 2 manatees right there. They're big too, man.
Hopefully come out of the water.
There they go. They're
it goes,
manatees. Yeah. Oh, that's what's up, bro. 2 big manatees right there, y'all. Look at the manatees, y'all. 2 manatees right there. I want to go see if we can look at them. They might be able to get close to them. Want to see how close we can get to them? They're probably gonna be friendly. They'll come right up to you. They like people. Whoa, manatees, y'all. There's 2 manatees in the water there. That's what's up, man. They'll come right up to you. They'll come right up to you. They like people. See if are they getting closer or are they staying over there?
Staying over there.
Oh, look at them. They're just like popping out of the water. That's so cool.
That might be a baby.
Yeah, so cool. They're probably surprised that the water level is so low. Yeah, that's so Cool, man. They're probably surprised that the water level's so low. That's so cool. Wow. No, we're not. We're going to enjoy life here to the fullest, y'all. That's so cool, huh? Absolutely. Wow, that's so cool. Let me stop by and we can take a closer look or what? That's so cool. There's at least two of them. There's at least two of them there. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Are they usually there?
Every night about this, at least the last 3 nights I've been walking by.
Does the tide normally get that low, or is that like
It actually gets a little lower. Last night, I mean, you could see pretty much ground all the way down through here. So it's actually still going to go a little lower, I think.
Wow. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. And high tide. I know, I'm not normally here during the summer, but high tide actually was coming up the boat ramp over there this afternoon too.
Yeah, I heard it was supposed to be like really high tide. Like there was an advisory for the police department, like, be careful, there's gonna be high tide.
Yeah. Yeah, it was literally up on the road down there.
We're supposed to be working, we gotta get back to work.
Oh.
We're just taking a little unpredicted break here.
Yeah.
All right, brother, enjoy your walk.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. That's so cool. See, that's what makes Florida awesome, stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I
know,
know, it's so cool.
So awesome.
Yep. It's called Manatee County for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to be working. All right, let's get back to town.
Yeah, like, what was it? Like 2 years ago, I was at the beach, and a manatee comes and swims up to me. That was cool.
Yeah, you got to swim in a manatee a while back. Yeah. That's the one thing about this area. Like, there
Yeah.
are a lot of manatees here.
I really do like this area.
I like this area.
Mhm.
Yeah, we just have to find something more affordable than Lakewood Ranch,
Yeah.
so we don't starve to death.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna have to make the run all the way back to Bradon to get deliveries.
Okay.
Supposedly there's a red zone on the island, but I don't trust it.
No,
I really don't. Yeah. If I find you any better,
yeah, go into Bradon.
go into Bradenton.
Mhm.
Check out this mobile home right here. It's just like a tin can.
Mhm.
We'll get back into Bradenton. Let's go. That was a nice little break there. There's still like mobile homes that are completely destroyed since the last hurricane.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a pretty big hurricane. We'll have to see what happens this year. And my concern is if there keeps being hurricanes, it's gonna look like Baton Rouge. Not that town in
Lake Charles.
Yeah, Lake Charles.
Yeah,
it's gonna look like Lake Charles here.
It's gonna look like Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge didn't get hit with a hurricane. It still looks bad.
What happened here? Oh, this restaurant never recovered. Look.
Yeah.
So this restaurant right here never recovered from the hurricane. That right there never recovered from the hurricane. It's just abandoned.
Yeah. And there's no workers to fix it. So there you go.
Let's get back into Bradenton and hopefully we can get some food deliveries from Bradenton because nothing gonna be out here. All right, guys. So we've made $18. We've made $18 doing food delivery, maybe more. It'll take a while before we know because it takes a while. With food delivery, you don't know right off the bat. It takes an hour to process the tip. But we made about $17 during the live stream, and we made about 13 plus maybe $23, 18 to $23 on food delivery. Now we have been kind of distracted by the manatees there for a minute, so it's at our leisure. What I like about food delivery is even though it pays very little, it gives me and Katie a chance to be together.
Yes.
And that to me means more than like we just like being together.
Yes.
Like even if I'm not making that much money, if me and Katie are together looking at manatees, it's a good time.
Yeah.
You just gotta appreciate the little things in life, like seeing a manatee. Manatee, Manatee, it's a man and it's a T. It's a mon. And it's a T. It's a Manatee. Oh yeah. It's a man. And it's a T. It's a manatee. Manatee. It's a man. And it's a T. It's a manatee.
Okay, please stop. You're done.
It's a water cow. Moo. It's a water cow. Moo. It's a water cow. Water cow.
Cuba.
What's Cuban?
Scuba.
Oh, scuba. I thought it was a
Like,
Cuban restaurant.
I looked at it and I was like,
Cuban, man. A Cuban, man. It's scuba, man. So what are they going to do with this construction site now? It looks like it's just abandoned.
Like,
That's wild.
it looks like a parking
It does.
lot.
It looks like it's abandoned. Sick of hurricanes, man. We got hit bad over here. A lot of people lost everything. I'm a Cuban. A Cuban, man. Cuban the Scuban, you heard me, Woody? We've barely just hit 100 likes. If you haven't hit the like yet, please hit the tab down there. And that's kind of what I thought would suck about bringing delivery out here, is I figured we wouldn't get a ride back.
Yeah.
So we got to go back into Brains, and hopefully in Brains we can get some deliveries. But you can see this construction site, how the grass is overgrown, which would suggest that they're not going to build anything anymore. Take a look at that, guys. You know how much money those people spent leveling that ground? They brought like 4 feet of fill. They brought enough fill to build 3,000 houses, and now they stopped. That's crazy. I'm sure the homeless Americans are willing to come over here and start moving this equipment, getting these houses built for America. I'm pretty sure the homeless Americans they're walking over here right now for these jobs.
There's not even someone at the bus stop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Getting ready to. Where homeless Americans are coming here to get their construction jobs back, building these houses.
Yeah. I don't.
Yep. They're gonna get these American houses. Yep. They're gonna build a house. I can just see Larry and Lisa on top of that roof beam up there putting it together. It's a homeless camp right there.
Yep.
I can just see Larry and Lisa building that house up there. 3,000 new houses need to be built. We need every homeless person in town can get a job right now. Building houses for the rich folks from up north to buy. Just a great prospect right there. You know they were going to build a homeless shelter right here?
Yep, but
the rich people said they didn't want a homeless shelter in their community. It was going to be a homeless shelter for veterans on this empty lot right here.
Yeah, for veterans.
I bet you there's for rents back in there like crazy. I wish I had gone down that little street. Yep, they're going to build a homeless... Thank you so much, Ryan. Appreciate it, buddy. Let's show Ryan some Haitian appreciation, man. Thanks, brother. Yeah, they were going to build a homeless shelter right there for homeless veterans. And the rich people said, we don't want homeless veterans in our community.
I wonder if it's
They're going to lower our property values.
Had the restaurant in Fort Myers.
Fort Myers. Right above
Because there used to be an Irish place called Clancy's. If you were going on McGregor, remember?
McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heading toward Fort
For
Myers
my
Beach.
baby.
Yeah.
For my baby. $4.
$4.
We might as well. We're not doing anything. We don't have a choice.
Okay.
We're not doing
Head to your
anything.
pickup at Charlie's Cheesesteaks and Wings, 5315 Cortez Road West.
I accepted it because there's nothing else going on. We might as well.
Might as well.
It only pays $4 for 17 minutes, which is $16 an hour. That's not ideal. She's just pushing a shopping cart. Is she homeless? Yep.
No,
Getting groceries home?
Yeah.
Dang, man.
In a quarter
Yeah, she's
mile,
too
turn
fat to be
right.
homeless. She's definitely too fat to be homeless. Hey, look, the Golden Corral. We've never been to the Golden Corral.
It's just row.
It's not even a Golden Corral. Since the
It's
hurricane,
just row.
it's a row now.
I think even
Oh,
before
dang
the
it. This is
hurricane-
inside the Walmart. I hate these. You got to go inside the Walmart for this.
Well, you can go in the Walmart.
Turn
Man, they're gonna patio. Can you imagine having to walk into a Walmart for less than for a $4 delivery? You couldn't pay me $4 just to walk into a Walmart. It's inside the
Turn
Walmart.
right.
Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna leave you in this parking lot with the homeless Haitians. I hope none of them take you.
I'll lock the door. I'll be fine.
Dude, this is horrible because you have to walk into a Walmart for
Turn
a $4
right.
delivery. This is actually pretty aggravating to have to walk into a Walmart for only $4. This parking spot. You think I can get a closer parking spot? Probably not.
Probably not.
That would have been it right there.
Oh, there's one right here.
Oh, this guy's leaving? Is it disabled or no?
No.
Cool. So I'll put right in there. Thank you, Ryan. Let me. This person behind me. They're gonna
Turn
have
right,
to. Yeah,
then pick up.
yeah. See, that's the reason I got a truck, lady. I got a truck so I can do stuff like this. Notice how I'm gonna just go right over the curb. No craps given. You see that? You see that, lady? That's why I got a freaking pickup truck. You see that, lady? You see how I just drove on the sidewalk? You see that? That's why I got a truck.
There's a reason I have a truck.
Yeah, lady. You saw how I just drove over that sidewalk?
The Camry wasn't good enough.
Oh, I hit a shopping cart. Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. So I'm gonna go in there. We're in Bradenton right now.
Yeah.
We're at a Walmart in Bradenton. I'm about to pick up a dang burger or something.
Picking something up.
Verify this order. It's just one Philly cheesesteak. Let's go get it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm on the curb. Hold on.
It's
Hold on.
alright.
No, it's not because the tire's like halfway between the. It needs to be either on or off. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hold on.
I lock the door. I'm safe. Really, but yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. I can't figure out what else there is. Cool. Yeah. No, he has not lost weight. I'm the one who's lost weight, but Jose hasn't lost any weight, and I don't think he's going to try to lose weight anytime soon. I'm at about 95, and I'm hoping to be at 100 pounds gone soon. Let me see. That was a long one, and I carried very well when it's like that. I don't know. Okay, so Jose and I are in the process of figuring it out. We have a few months. Jose and I are working on a plan. The plan is what the plan is, and we will let you guys know the plan closer to time. It's not time yet. But yeah, we're well, people have to be ordering food for it to be a delivery service. So, you know, and I think less people are ordering food. So, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what the recession is. Last time it was something different for us. So we found a way when we were first married. Yeah. He's important. Yeah. No, I feel right. The reason I lost the weight was because I wanted to be more comfortable and be able to take on more. And it was when I first started losing weight, I knew that I had to get stronger because I didn't know how the whole thing with his surgery was going to go and whatnot. Yeah. And it may just be that we pick a place and, you know, ride it out a little bit and get back on track. Yeah. Because the thing is, like, we went from, making more to making less. And now we're gonna figure it out to make less and live on less. And that's how it works. Now we're locked into a lease. So you don't, you can't really move until the end of your lease, but that's how it is. So just a little bit of time left. He does enough exercise. It's what he eats or thinks is healthy that doesn't do that well. Thanks. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's going. I'm more flexible to where I'm able to do things that I wasn't able to before. Like, I can be sitting down and I can pick something up out of the door without having to move, or I was able to get something out of the back seat yesterday without having to, like, literally do these crazy motions to be able to accomplish it. And I'm able to walk further. You guys saw our trip. We went to Fort Pierce and to the pier. When we went there a few years ago, I wasn't even able to walk very much. And now, like, I'm able to do days. I did a day last week where I got to 20,000 steps and it didn't hurt me. And that is I didn't hurt afterward. Like, today and yesterday, I've been a little uncomfortable, but I was doing exercises that are not, they're needed for the long term, but they do hurt. So, yeah. You have to give something up.
I'm not going to fight, you just hold it.
Okay.
Come on.
And apparently I'm holding things today. Yeah.
This was so not worth taking.
Yeah.
A $4 order. How long was I under? 10 minutes? This is so not worth taking.
Yeah.
All the workers are Cuban.
Not surprised.
Yeah. I told there's one white guy said, you're going to have to learn how to talk Cuban, man.
Yeah.
The app froze. Great. What happened here? The app froze.
Just click that button and then try it again.
So they had samples. They gave me a sample. It tastes really good. I've never had it before, but they gave me a sample. It tastes great. It actually tastes really good.
Do you want to get one?
It can't be too expensive, is it? How much does it say? That's a cheesesteak sandwich. How much is it? How much is it?
Their total was $20.
$20 for one sandwich?
Yeah.
No way. That's insane. Really?
Yep.
That is $20?
Mm-hmm.
One sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So there's like 2 Cubans and a white girl and a
like
white guy.
Meal and a sandwich.
Okay. Yeah, so there's like 2 Cubans there.
Turn right on Cortez Road West.
He's like, dude, if you think things are bad here, you should go to Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm all right. What's this guy doing over there? He's just walking on the road. I don't like people walking on the road. This was so not worth it.
Yeah.
For $4. I was in there for how long?
Yeah.
Dude, you're not even making like your gas money back on this.
It smells really good though.
No, food smells good.
Mm-hmm. Well, it definitely smelled better than that farmer or whatever.
Oh crap! 3 natives or whatever the crap.
Not 3 natives.
Naked farmers.
Naked farmer.
Gosh,
yeah.
this stuff is nasty.
It smells worse. It smells worse. It smells horrible. I will say that.
Dude, this is a $4 delivery. This is so not worth it. You're probably not even making $5 an hour on this. I mean, no, because it's $4 and it probably takes 20 minutes. You're making like $8 an hour on this delivery. And there's no way this person's going to tip you more. First of all, $20 for a sandwich?
In a quarter mile, turn left on 43rd Street.
Don't get me wrong, it's a
using
good
the left
cheesesteak
lane.
sandwich, but dang, $20? At least I got a free sample out of them. It was like a little tiny bite. I told the white guy, I was like, man, you're going to have to learn how to talk Cuban, man. You're not going to last here if you don't learn Cuban.
Turn left on 43rd Street West.
He's like, you mean they need to learn English? I'm like, no, you're going to learn Cuban, boy. You want to stay here in Bradenton, you're going to have to learn some Cuban. You're going to have to learn Cuban, boy. San Antonio. I would move to San Antonio if I had family there.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm sure it'd be more affordable than this.
I know.
This is insane over here. I know in San Antonio the rents are reasonable. I just feel like I feel like San Antonio would be competitive.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why, but I feel like it'd be a very competitive job market. Maybe I'm wrong. What could be more competitive than this crap? Let's go, dude. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It smells good, don't it? And it looks good. They make it right there fresh in front of you. I would actually go back and eat it. Of course, I haven't made enough money to eat it today yet. Oh, you got more super shots while I was in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah, I think.
That person's just sleeping on a bench. See, that's the thing. No matter how bad you think things are for you, there's always somebody worse.
Yeah.
You got to be thankful for where you're at. Always be thankful for where you're at. Yeah, you got some more super shots while I was in there.
Yeah.
You weren't paying attention, boy?
I was.
You better pay attention, boy.
Yeah.
People out here giving you money and you're zoned out, boy.
I said. Yeah.
That boy ain't right. That boy ain't right.
Yeah. Thank y'all.
Okay, we got to stop playing around with these stupid $4 deliveries. We got to try to position ourselves next to like sushi places and stuff. We got to get at least 2 or 3 good solid deliveries. Yeah, like sushis. No, here. You can do it here. We can do it in Bradenton. But we got to get some. Yeah, we got to hit at least 100 likes. That's awesome. We got to find something that actually pays, like a sushi place or something, and get some good orders, because everything we've got today's been kind of like mediocre.
Yeah.
At this rate, we're going to lose money versus make it.
Yeah.
At this rate, we're gonna lose money. Like, we need to like really get some good deliveries. So right now we're in West Bradenton, kind of a nicer part of Bradenton. If you're in Bradenton, you want to be like as far west as possible. This ain't bad out here. A little bit of visible homelessness is probably the only problem out here. There's some really nice neighborhoods up towards Palmasola. I like that little area of Palmasola. They got some beautiful neighborhoods there. Palmasola is real nice. You guys should, something. I'm driving right now. I would read your comment, but I'm driving. How the crap are 180 people watching us do food delivery? This is weird.
I don't know.
It's like 180 people are watching us deliver food for $3.
They want to
Right,
see
so
if
no
they
matter
can
how
do
bad, they're
it.
probably at home like, no matter how bad things get for us, it'll never be as bad as Jose and Katie situation. Like, there's somebody at home right now, like, no matter how bad things get for me, it'll never get bad as Jose and Katie right now.
I find it entertaining. I find this entertaining. I don't even know why.
Because you're in the house all day, though. You need a job and get out of the house. It gets redundant when you have a life.
Turn left on 13th
And there's somebody,
Avenue
there's just
West,
180
then
people
turn
at home
right
right now,
on
like,
44th
yep,
Street West.
my life really ain't that bad. I could be delivering food in West Bradenton for $3 an hour.
Turn right on 44th Street West, then
Alright.
drop off.
Alright, we gotta find this person. I never had their sandwiches. They gave me a sandwich, but I was like, wow, this is pretty over here. Okay, so 21. Be on the right side. It's gonna be on the
Drop
right.
off.
Is it this little house right here? Do you see the house number? It's missing a number. It's this little one right here.
Is this one right here?
Dang.
Megan S says, leave a door. Please leave by front door. Thank you.
Let me go on the other side. Is it gonna have me take a picture? It's gonna want me to take a photo. Okay, open the window and pass me that.
Okay. Okay. I had to pass him a thing and yeah. He thinks I'm in the house all day doing nothing. No, I'm walking, I'm exercising, I'm doing things. I'm doing laundry, I'm cleaning. I am my own job. Yeah. Yeah. But I have to. If I don't, then there's issues. What time are we in now? I don't know.
Okay, we should make $4. So listen, the attack of the street tacos. I need to find a bub from like ASAP.
Oh my gosh.
The street tacos are back, man. We're close to the. There's nothing out here that I can even think of.
How are you still having issues from it?
I have no idea. It's just really like my stomach is like growling right now. Look at this mango tree.
Well, mine is too, but it's from
but it's
not
like
eating all day and
all day.
exercising.
Yeah. Well, we haven't even had dinner ourselves. We got to get something for us. I just figured we'd do better than this. Are you kidding me? We only made how much? 4? We left it around. We only made. This is ridiculous. Fire truck coming this way. Oh crap! Get the crap out of the way, fire truck. Alright. I'm gonna need to find a restaurant facility like ASAP. What's over here? There's that Ross over here. Are they open this late? 8 o'clock. I need to find a restaurant like ASAP or a porta potty for the construction site. With as much homeless people as there are here, we're not gonna be able to find a bathroom. I feel like the attack of the freaking of the street tacos is upon me. We need an RV. We need a car that just has a toilet in it.
I don't want to smell that.
There's a Chick-fil-A. I'm sure if as many homeless people as they see around here, they wouldn't let you use their bathroom. Do I look like I'm homeless? $15. Let's do it. This is gonna take us to Palm Ghetto.
Okay.
Wow, look at the lightning strikes on that. Okay, so we're
using the right lane, turn right on 43rd Street West.
okay. We're going to Palm Ghetto. In fact,
Where else are you gonna go when you're doing food delivery?
yeah, at least this one pays good. This one legitimately looks like it pays okay. It was $14 from here to Palm Ghetto.
Yeah.
Drive-through mobile. If you're picking up food, you gotta go inside the store, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Turn right.
Watch out, play it. Get that cat out of the way, dog. And then all of a sudden, it doesn't hurt anymore. That's the thing about street food. Like, it's either gonna like fly out, and then like 2 seconds later, like, oh, maybe it's not gonna happen at all. I'm gonna put you right here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go in there.
You don't want to back in?
No. So they can see the Chick-fil-A people take their orders on. While I'm doing this. I'm doing the food delivery. Okay, let me, do you see the lines on the driveway at all?
No.
Oh, crap. I can't see them. I'm driving like an idiot. Alright, so I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go in there.
Yeah.
Keep them entertained.
Yeah.
Get this dang order.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of things have changed for me. I know y'all are interested in my journey of my weight loss. I stopped drinking the Starbucks coffee with the sugar. And I stopped drinking sweet tea. There you go. That's probably half the reason I lost weight. Well, he can't do passengers if I'm here. Yeah, I don't do that stuff anymore. I changed my mentality about what I eat. If I get from Starbucks, yeah, I will get the potato cheddar and chive bake and the kale and mushroom bites, and I'll put the avocado spread that they have there on it, and that's what I'm doing for my breakfast if I get it from there. And I'll get like an espresso, and I'll put my protein shake in. If not, I'll just get a plain shaken espresso. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I hope Jose gets back quick. I don't like. Hopefully he gets back quick and he's not in there forever and ever and ever. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in years. Last time I had it was in high school, and it made my mouth itchy because they use peanut oil. So, no, that doesn't happen for me. Yeah, it's Chick-fil-A. Mm-hmm. $12 for a sandwich? I don't know. I don't even know what it tastes like, to tell you the truth, because I haven't had it. It's been more than 20 years. Um, that'll be to Jose's discretion. Uh, I don't know. Yeah. No, I don't know what it's like. I really haven't eaten in 20 years. Yeah, they use peanut oil. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, we go fishing like rarely because we're doing so much other stuff that we just don't have time for it. I wish we had more time for it, but we just don't have that type of time now. Because we're so focused on the other things that we have to do. What was it? I don't know. Yeah, we still cook at home a lot. We're still cooking at home a lot. The last few days we've kind of been eating out, but that's just because we've been out and about. I think, and we're out of groceries, so Jose and I will probably need to pick up a few things before we go home. Either way, so we can eat at home the next few days. Because I know we need like some Cuban sausage for the rice, so that I can make the yellow rice that he likes, so I can make arroz con pollo. I definitely want to make arroz con pollo. I want to make the pea soup again, the chicharo. I definitely want to make what's it called? I want to make the penny vodka. There's a few things I want to make, but I just need to get some tomatillos. Yeah. Yellow rice. Yeah, it's like a yellow rice that has chicken and sausage. I don't know why you were triggered by it. It's literally a food. You shouldn't be triggered by food. It's yellow rice. It's literally yellow. Yeah, I will definitely make some fried bananas for him this week, probably. Yeah, I want to maybe I'll even make vodka frita this week. It's easy and something I can make. Where is Jose?
Okay, so the drinks, I don't know what you're gonna do with them.
Why am I holding it?
I don't know. That's where they put them. I don't know how we're gonna. Wanna try handing it to me again, or see if I can put them on the door?
I got it.
You sure?
Yeah.
They might fit on the door. Let me try. They might fit on this door here. Ah, let go.
I'm just happy you're back.
Why?
I missed you.
I don't know if this is gonna fit on the door. This has to be the dumbest cup holding configuration.
I don't know. Well, I wouldn't have married him if I didn't like being around him. I mean, if you can't be with your husband or wife 24/7, why are you even married?
It's not gonna fall anywhere else.
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Literally, if you can't be with the person 24/7, why are you even marrying them?
Okay. So another delivery that I feel it's a 20-minute drive from here. So in theory, if they tipped us, we're gonna lose signal on this one for sure. Let's go to Palmetto. There's no signal over there. What do you think?
We could see. Let's just do it and see what
Hope
happens.
for the best.
Yeah.
We lost signal last time we were out there.
I don't know.
All right.
This thing is past Memphis where it's taking us.
This is what I tell people about like who moved to like that part of the city. Like people think they're saving money by moving to Palmetto or Parrish. How much is it? Just the delivery is $20 on this food.
You're gonna spend more in gas than anything else.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad you're enjoying the scenic views of Bradenton, my man. There's always something good to look at here in Bradenton, brother. I'm glad you're enjoying that. So basically, I'm getting paid what, 13 for this delivery, 14? I remember. So it's a pretty decent number for a delivery. And then, so let's say Uber's charging them 20, right?
Turn right on 44th Street West, then turn right
So
on
you're
Manatee
paying
Avenue West.
$20 to have Chick-fil-A delivered to you. If you lived in the city, you could probably walk to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's like the weird thing about living in Parrish and Palmetto, where I feel like
Right
you might be
Manatee
saving
Avenue
money
West.
on a house, but like when you consider that now you have to pay somebody to bring food to you because you live in the middle of nowhere, is it really that great of a deal to get a cheaper house? That's the way I look at it. Because I'll tell you, like, there's not almost every single time we go live streaming, we always end up in the same 3 places.
Mm-hmm.
Palmetto, Ellington, Parish. Palmetto, Ellington, Parish. They're like total food deserts. Everybody who lives out there has to have stuff delivered. And they're delivering stuff that's like half an hour away. You know? Well, yeah, you might have saved some money on the house, but what about everything else? You know, what about getting food delivered that costs you $30 practically, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's an Acapulco in where we're going.
Yeah, we should get
We should get some groceries and go home.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you want to cook? We have to cook. We can't really eat out today.
Mm-hmm.
You said you had some salmon at home?
Yeah.
I'm not in a fishing mood with these street tacos revenging on me.
No.
I'm dealing with the revenge of the street tacos. So I'm going to say no for sure to those tacos ever again.
Mm-hmm.
If this is the revenge they come with.
Yeah.
The revenge of the street tacos. Yeah, pretty much this is going to be a no. Although, we could keep the live stream running, but then,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just keep the live stream running.
We haven't eaten. It's already 8 o'clock.
I know. Just keep it running.
If we eat too late at night, it makes us sick.
I know.
And there's nothing we could eat like on the go out here that's cheap. Also, what time does Acapulco close? We don't want to be out too late.
Acapulco and Bradon is open until 10 o'clock.
Till 10?
Mm-hmm.
It's already 8:30 by the time we make this delivery.
Yeah. I want to go the one at 301. I really want a euro.
A euro? But the thing is, it's going to cost like $40.
I want a euro from Sam.
You want to get Sam's?
I want to get a euro.
Sam's is cheap enough to where we could do it.
I want a euro. That's what I want.
A euro from Sam's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll do this delivered and we'll hop back over to Sam's?
Yeah. And I don't want any. That's what I want. I want a euro. I'm craving a euro.
Alright. So you get everything. Everything has to be what Katie wants now?
No.
Yeah!
We can do something. What would you like?
That sounds right.
Well, then why did you complain about it?
I don't know. What's that back there? Jeremiah's. They do euros there, don't they?
Jeremiah?
Oh,
That's
their
an ice cream.
It sounds like a Euro place. It's ice cream. Doesn't it sound like a Euro place? Jeremiah's Euros. It sounds like a really good Euro place.
Oh my gosh.
Better than ice cream. I feel like Jeremiah's makes better Euros than ice creams. Yeah, but we're in downtown
In a
Bradenton.
quarter-mile, turn right on 15th Street West.
This is downtown Bradenton right here. It ain't much. Like, don't get excited. It ain't much to look at. Extreme title changes today.
Turn right on 15th Street West. Then turn left on 6th Avenue West.
Oh, crap. I'm not going to get a red light. This is the longest light on earth. I hope they don't give you tickets for this one. Literally the longest light on
Turn
earth.
left on 6th Avenue West.
I don't know if they give you... Whoa!
Thank you
¿Qué
so
what?
much.
Hey, Ron, gracias, mi hermano. Can you read what he said? Because I'm driving.
Yeah.
All right, I'll stop at this light. Dame lo que dice Ron. Hermano, your work and the way you educate is amazing. We are all over Weston. Que rico. I travel softball practices and the summer Everglades. Que rico. Torrential. Yeah, it's been raining. You know, the rains. Well, that mi hermano, gracias. Thank you so much, papi.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, buddy. Ron in the house, man. Thank you so much, brother. No, quedamos tranquilo, papi. Yeah, we went to the beach yesterday. It was beautiful. We saw some manatees earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
I got my Florida Panthers license plate when I renewed my license plate last time. Que rico estar in Weston, bro. We're just grinding along, brother. Just trying to get things done. We've been Trying to economize a little bit. We were trying to prepare for our move. And that's it. We got by the end of the year to make up our minds, so it's no rush.
Yeah.
Lots of rental properties showing up over here in Bradenton, so we're looking for a new adventure, but we haven't decided. We still got to figure out what the crap we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Like I want a new adventure, but I got that in Naples, so it's like that in Naples I can't really. But I hope you have fun, man. Did you get to check out Ron? Did you get to check out the chicken place right here in Chattanooga? I figured that was kind of a oddball. Okay, we're supposed to turn there. We can turn here. We can go either way. You can go on this bridge, or you can go on the next bridge. I'm just gonna go on this one. Does anybody know if there's a red light camera where the one that I just went through? I mean, I hope not. Probably not. But I really appreciate that, Ron. I really do, man. We're trying to help as many people as we can with our videos.
Congratulations, Alex. I saw the pictures.
Yeah, Alex graduated. Everybody say congratulations to Alex for graduating. Everybody in the comment section, please. Let's throw a little party in the comment section for Alex graduating in New York, Queens, New York. He's a New Yorker. It looks like it's gonna rain. Real beautiful sunset here with these rain clouds. Be nice to be in Weston right about now. That beats being in Bradenton. Look at that sunset. Wow. It's Palm Ghetto. Mira como la Meto and Palm Meto. We're going to Palm Ghetto, everybody. Beautiful evening here. I wish you guys could see the sunset. It looks cool. Ron, I don't know if you got to see the chicken place I was telling you about up there. It ain't much. It's just fast food chicken. And probably not even healthy. I don't even know why I'd suggest something like that to you.
Even I like that place.
That's what's up, yeah. So this is the time of year I wouldn't mind being in Chattanooga or freaking Tennessee.
Yeah.
One of the mountains.
But I love the summer and I love being near the water.
That's a fact.
The only thing I like about the summer is being near the water and the rain.
Yeah, the rain helps cool it off a little.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the rains, you wouldn't be able to go to the beach as often as we've been going. I caught a snook yesterday. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It wasn't the biggest snook ever, but it was decent. Welcome to Palm Ghetto. Mira como la Meto. So we'll probably lose signal. I mean, last time we went live, we made a delivery up to this area.
And we lost signal,
and we lost signal.
got it back. And
so once we get closer to once we get out of the city and closer to the delivery, good chance we'll lose signal. I guess we could eat at Sam's or grab Sam's to go while we do our deliveries. Yeah. It sucks to eat while working. That's horrible. But it may be the only option we got. I mean, the thing about food deliveries, you got to do it like for 4 to 6 hours. Otherwise, it ain't worth it. Yeah. If you just do it for 1 or 2 hours, it's not even worth it. Like, you got to like do it like run on. But then if we get groceries, I wanted to get groceries from Acapulco. But if we get groceries, we won't be able to
do a live stream.
Well, yeah, because they close at 10. Once you get the groceries, you got to go home. I really wanted to, or maybe we could take tomorrow for groceries. I mean, we got other stuff going on tomorrow.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got stuff going on tomorrow, so it's probably got to be today.
Well, wouldn't it be better to do it tomorrow since we already got other stuff going on? Like, it could just be like a home day?
Yeah, we can just focus on that tomorrow.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah. Gotta figure it out. Golf carts. There's nothing in Palmetto that I would want to eat. Chinese restaurant. What's up with that place?
I don't want to find out.
It's like, we're not doing that, Jose. That's wrong.
I had one experience here and I do not want to.
Every single time I've ever had food in Palmetto, I've got sick.
600 meters, continue straight through the roundabout onto Business 41.
I mean, what is it about hygiene in this place that people can't figure out how to make a food without making you sick? Yeah. And my Uber, well, there's the Jamaican guy's pretty cool. I get a Jamaican guy that's pretty cool. But other than the Jamaican guy, I don't know why me and him always get paired up together on Uber. I get one Jamaican guy that's pretty cool, but everybody else up here sucks. Just that one cool Jamaican guy. Everybody else in Palmetto. Then there's this roundabout here for who knows what reason.
Continue straight through the roundabout onto Business 41.
Yeah, I don't understand why there's so many roundabouts in Florida when people in Florida don't know how to drive in a curve.
Yeah. And then for what? Here's a roundabout, right? Check it out.
You can drive
into a cow
field
field.
of cows.
You can drive into a cow field. What's the point of this?
And baby cows over there.
What's the point of a roundabout that drives into a cow field? Like, let's say you take this roundabout in the wrong direction. Now you're looking at some cows. It doesn't make a lot of sense, to be honest. It's a roundabout, and if you go the other way, there's cows too. Like, what's the point of this roundabout? To look at cows?
In 1.3
Like, do you need to look at a cow? Like, do you need to look at a cow today?
Let's go look at cows.
Let's go look at some cows today. Like, what's the point of that? Like, that makes no sense at all. It's just a roundabout in case you want to look at some cows. That's a horrible, like, idea right there. Like a roundabout just so you can look at cows. That's pointless. Absolutely pointless. I'm sure, like, there's plans for the cows to disappear at some point. Like, at some point, these cows aren't going to be here.
At some point, the cows are going by.
Yeah, like, at some point, the cows are going to be gone. So it's just a roundabout, and if you take the wrong turn, you end up looking at a cow.
Make sure you take the wrong turn and go look at the cow.
I'm really confused. Like, what is the point of that? That seems pretty freaking pointless right there.
It's a cow.
A cow about.
Yeah.
It's not a roundabout, it's a moo about. Like, what if we made a roundabout
In a half mile,
for the
keep right to
cows?
stay on US Highway 41 north toward US Highway 41
Okay,
north using the
there's a
right
Puerto
lane.
Rican food truck up here that might give us really wicked diarrhea if you want to try it.
No.
You don't want to try the Puerto Rican food truck? It's around here somewhere.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to be open, but there is. Sometimes there's a Puerto Rican food truck up here. We should go into Tampa. It'd be more exciting than Bradenton.
Probably.
What happened to the Puerto Rican food truck?
Oh.
At least with Puerto Ricans, you know they're not going to get deported. You don't have to worry about your Puerto Rican guy disappearing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We just
Thank
got
you
another
so
super
much.
chat.
Stay on US
Tesla.
Highway
We really
41
do
north
appreciate
toward
Yo,
US
yo.
Highway 41 north. Then keep right.
Appreciate that. Yeah, there's a Puerto Rican food truck somewhere. At least we don't have to worry about the Puerto
I
Ricans
thought
getting.
it was like off the other bridge.
Yeah, no, it's around here. They're not here anymore. The good thing about Puerto Rican food, there it is, right there.
Keep right to stay
They're not
on
open.
US Highway 41 north.
Yeah, that's the good thing about a Puerto
In
Rican food truck.
0.5 mile turn
Shut up, Siri!
Street east using the right lane.
She won't shut up. It's like saying, like, the nice thing about the Puerto Rican food truck is you don't have to worry about Puerto Ricans getting deported.
Yeah.
Unless the guy cooking's not Puerto Rican, then you might have a problem, but that's the great thing about Puerto Rican food trucks. You don't have to worry about them getting deported.
Yeah.
At least that won't go away here in the next few weeks. So eventually I can lose signal once we get off the secondary road here. But if we lose signal, guys, we will be back. We at least have to drive back home, so
Yeah.
Turn right on 49th Street east.
go check the weather or something. Go kiss your kids good night and then come back. Because this live stream will continue. So now there's a good chance we could lose signal. Will we lose signal? It's not guaranteed. It's possible. Last time we were out here, we lost signal. So if we lose signal, we're not going away. You got at least another 20 or 30 minutes of live stream for sure. So we're going to hopefully stay connected out here in these country backward places. Okay, we're already losing signal. It's all right, though. We'll be back. So go check on your wife and kids and come back in a few minutes if we lose you. We'll be here. We'll be here. A while back, a Mexican guy got arrested at a church over here. I wanted to pull the body cam footage, but I never got around to it. I just thought like a Mexican guy getting arrested at a church would be a good video to pull, but nothing yet. They're building stuff out here. What crap? This is Palmetto. I know it looks country, but this place is really hood at heart. Don't let these trees fool people who are from the streets. Yeah, don't let these trees fool you out here. These people are not country whatsoever. There's just city people with extra land, that's all. Well, we're almost there. We're almost there.
Are we back, y'all?
Yeah, but I just want to get back to the interstate. To the main
Yeah.
road. We did for one at least. We'll go back to
A lot of
41.
people are staying. I don't know why.
If there's things, because we're there. There's a little patchy area. Like, we'll be back in about a minute, don't worry. Okay, so game plan. we're not gonna get any food delivery out here.
No.
So we get some Sam's.
We are back.
We're back. Yeah, we'll be back when we get to 41. Do you want to buy more Carlos?
They can hear us. Yeah.
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 There's no saying no out here. Yeah. Deliveries after eating.
Yes. I want to eat. I want to eat a Euro.
Because it'd be better. It would almost make sense to eat at Sam's.
Yeah.
Hear me out. We eat at Sam's.
And then do more deliveries.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does make more sense.
Because
and
if
plus
going
it would
home,
take a lot less.
Going home would be ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. We'll just eat it there and then
keep doing deliveries.
Or
we could take it to go and eat out of the car, but that would just be.
That just sounds like mess and just not.
It wouldn't be fun, but.
I don't even think it would make sense to eat out of the car, but.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't. It'd be kind of just stressful.
Yeah, it'd make it stressful. It'd probably, it would. When we actually eat it there, it doesn't take that long. But if you go through the driveway, it takes longer. Have you noticed that?
Huh?
It takes less time to eat it there than to go through the drive-thru.
Yeah. We gotta figure it out. We'll figure it out. I don't think we've made a lot on this run. I mean, this was $15, $40. I think we made at least $50.
Yeah.
I think we made more on the live stream than we did on the food delivery.
Yeah.
I don't think we made a whole lot. If we make $60, we're lucky.
I know.
It's just I don't want to be in a rush to eat. I want to at least sit down to eat, man.
Yeah.
The United States is so stressful. You can't even sit down to eat. That's wild.
Yeah. They want you to keep going and going and going. Be that Energizer Bunny. Be the worker. Or if you're not, then you're out.
Yeah. Do you want a GPS Sam's?
I could.
We've had to cut Salem's off the list. Their food's been horrible lately.
Yeah.
They were better than Sam's for a little bit. Then their food quality deteriorated significantly recently.
Probably they changed the chef, and the chef is...
No, the food quality overall has just been bad. What are they building out here?
Continue on 16th Avenue East for 1 mile.
If you go down to 21st, take a right at 21st.
That light up there?
Or you could just go down straight to 301.
They want to be on 301.
Yeah.
I don't think we've recovered our audience, so I probably don't have signal yet. We may not have a signal here.
They said they were back.
Well, it's boring to watch us drive freaking Palmetto.
I mean,
it's not as fun as watching us drive through
Palmetto is Palmetto. I mean,
yeah, Bradenton's more of a fun drive.
Yeah.
Probably more people want to watch us drive through Bradenton.
It looks good.
So it looks good. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering. Yeah.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto 21st Street East.
So we're heading back into Bradenton so we can get
we'll be there in 10 minutes to Sam's.
Yeah, we got to get something to eat for us.
I am so hungry.
Yeah.
Turn right onto 21st Street East.
It's not the greatest thing to eat, but it's something to eat. And I have been craving tzatziki sauce, so.
Alright, so we'll eat at Sam's.
Continue on 21st Street East for 3/4 of a mile.
Yeah, I gotta eat something. I'm starving.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like from now, like it'd be going home to cook would be pointless because I feel like if we could eat at Sam's,
then it would take you like 30 minutes to an hour to cook the food, and then
30 minutes to drive there. That's 2 hours. By then you could just make the same money and eat over here in town.
Yeah, exactly.
Take right here.
Yeah.
I also feel like maybe after eating we could do some more, like we could do more food delivery in
Continue
Bradenton.
on 17th Street East for 3/4 of a mile.
I feel like this time of day, food delivery may actually be more profitable than passengers. Later on at night, passengers become more profitable, but like early in the evening, you're better off doing food delivery.
And I think people work later nowadays.
What a sunset. There's supposed to be a good food truck around here somewhere. Haven't we learned our lesson?
Yeah.
Look, it's raining off of those clouds in the distance.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto US 41 South, South Tamiami Trail.
Yeah, and there's like not a single food delivery going off around here. This is a horrible place to pick up passengers.
At the light, turn left onto US 41 South, South Tamiami Trail.
Maybe we should try like live streaming every day, like in the evening. Not every day because we have other things we have during the week, but like as much as we can live stream this month.
Yeah.
Like try to catch the evening live stream. If we can make $50 every day on food delivery while we live stream a little bit. Because I feel like passengers have got so bad.
Yeah.
Like nobody really wants to do food delivery during, like you can actually make more money doing food delivery this time of day than you can doing passenger sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna get the totals for later until later. But there was 10, 13, that's 23, 27, and then there was 15,
28.
and then there's 13.
No, we've made 28.
Yeah, the thing about food delivery, the app isn't going to show you right off the bat.
It's showing the app right now.
28.
You made $28 today.
No, you made more than that.
Continue on US
It just takes a
41
while
South
for
for
food
3
delivery.
miles.
Yeah.
Food delivery doesn't tell you like right off the bat. It takes a while to calibrate.
Yeah, a lot of them, the tips are processed. Like, we've done
Yeah, yeah.
before.
Last time we did it, I made $25 an hour, which ain't bad.
The first
It didn't,
two,
and it didn't
the
seem
tips
like.
have come through.
Okay, what was the first one?
The first one was...
It was supposed to be like 1036.
It was like a $6 tip. It's like almost $7 tip.
Yeah.
And the second one was like almost a $5 tip. Now, we don't know the last two yet. But
The last one
first
should have
two-
been a little bit more than that, I feel like.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But
Yeah, it takes a while to calibrate. The food delivery doesn't tell you right away. But off the top of my head, okay, we had 10. Let's assume everybody tipped what they're supposed to.
yeah.
10 plus 13, that's 23, 27, 7, 30. Call that 30, 40. I don't even think we've made $50, I guess, today. That's horrible.
Well, we can make more money later. I mean,
Yeah. I don't even think we've made $50. It'll take a while to calculate. Last time we went live, we ended up making $25 an hour. We didn't know that until like the next day when everybody tipped. Some people take a while to figure out the tipping part.
There are police reported ahead.
Oh no, the po-po down. There are so many accidents on this bridge. This bridge is legitimately scary because everybody's living Palmetto drunk, crashes into stuff.
yeah.
We could just grab the food, but they're not gonna watch us eat. Like we'll end the live stream. What we'll do is we'll get to Sam's, we'll eat, and then we'll open up another live stream in about 45 minutes. After we eat, we'll probably go live again. So make sure you guys click the notification bell for our channel,
Yep.
and then you'll know when we're live. We're gonna sit down and eat something in peace, and then after we eat, we might go to Acapulco if we have time. What a beautiful evening! Look at this, guys.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous sunset here.
We are 5 minutes away from food.
Wow, what a gorgeous night. Look at this, y'all. Downtown Branton over there, sunset. Gorgeous. I'm sure there's manatees right underneath us right now. Nice little lightning show. Beautiful. What a beautiful evening. Just beautiful. Who knew Bradenton could look beautiful? The to somebody who's sober. That's that. Throw that in there. Like, who did Bradon Terror right now? You need to slow down, buddy. You're going too fast. Yeah, we'll eat in peace, and then after we eat, we'll go live again for the rest of the night a little bit. Probably try making our $50 after we eat. We might try to go to Acapulco, but we're not going to have time to go to Acapulco. Maybe tomorrow we can go to Acapulco then. You think we'll have time? It's 9 o'clock now.
Maybe. We'll see when we get out.
Yeah.
Because it's not far from there, but whatever.
Yeah. Thank you guys for the super chats for sure. I mean, we got $81 on super chat. We made more on the super chats than we made with the delivery. That's good. See, the thing about this, guys, I'll do this if I can average out while we eat, Kevin. We're gonna eat, man. We're gonna eat, bro. We gotta like. We gotta eat some, Kevin. We haven't eaten all day.
My stomach is.
We'll eat, Kevin. After we eat, what we'll do is after we eat, we'll go live again. Unless we are able to make it to Acapulco and get some groceries.
Yeah.
We need some groceries at the house.
We need to get like 2 or 3 things.
We need a few things. I think we can eat and get to Acapulco.
Yeah.
And then maybe later. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'll have to wait and see.
I mean, come on. They can't complain. They got, what, a 2 or 3 hour live stream out of us. They can't complain about that. They got to spend a few hours with us. Maybe that's just leave them hungry for next time.
Yeah.
How about that? We'll leave you guys thirsting for more Jose and Katie next time. At least we didn't have any bad things happen during the live stream, like people trying to scam us or, you know, with these freaking food deliveries, I ain't no telling what could happen. Pretty quiet night,
In a
actually.
quarter mile after the railroad crossing, use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly
What was that
right.
about?
It's been going off for no reason.
Really?
Lately. Yeah.
I thought I was gonna hit
You haven't
somebody.
noticed that? No.
No, I thought I was gonna hit
No,
somebody.
it did that like last time we were live too. I think it's been going off for no
With
reason.
nobody in front of us?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we gotta clean the sensor. Where's the sensor port for
I
that?
don't even know where that would be.
Use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto
I got
First
scared. I
Street,
thought I was
South
gonna hit
Tamiami
something.
Trail.
Oh,
Are we supposed to in the left lane or the right?
you're right.
Sure.
It's gonna be on the
Continue
right.
on First Street for 1 mile.
You know where you're going. You're out. It's gonna be on the right.
I don't know. Brampton all looks the same to me.
We're usually coming from a different direction.
Yeah.
That's why.
I hate this bridge. I really do. Brampton's layout doesn't make a lot of sense. Even like after 3 years here, sometimes you just have to wonder. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It really don't. Alright guys, we'll leave you guys hungry for a future live stream. How about that? They don't want us to leave. I feel you, man, but we'll leave you guys hungry for another live stream in the future.
I know y'all miss me.
Y'all will miss us. So we got tacos at this taco stand right here. On the corner. The food was great, but we got the wickets, you know?
Yeah, something.
Yeah. Did you get it or just me?
I didn't get sickness from it, but it had some interesting results.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the right.
I'm gonna tell you, my stomach probably can't handle it again.
Yeah, it's okay.
But it's right here on the right, and it tasted good, but my stomach is like upside down from it.
Yeah.
So I saw a girl here, a homeless girl yesterday, that looked like one of the people we had interviewed.
Yeah.
There's a homeless person selling kittens here if you guys need a cat.
I don't think there's
I'm like, I don't know if anybody needs a cat, but there's a homeless person
Yeah.
selling cats there if you need one.
That hurt.
Like, if you really need a cat, there's a
Your
homeless person
destination is on the
selling
right.
them. I mean, I could eat on the go if it's not a big deal for you.
Let's just go in and eat
All right,
quickly.
Katie. All right, we'll figure this out after reading. Katie's too fancy.
Kitty just needs to eat.
All right, we're gonna eat, and we may or may not be live later. If we're live, I mean, we probably can eat in 40 minutes. Thank you guys so much for the live stream and for the super chats and all that. You in the
Yeah, I did.
All right, y'all. Let me end the live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you for watching.
We appreciate it. Shout out to everybody in Palmetto, Bradenton, Sarasota, watching, Tampa
If
too.
you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
It really helps us.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You guys were awesome. And we made 81 during the live stream, so you guys are awesome.